I'm gonna buy it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You gotta.
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome to episode 23 of Collecting Justified.
Hold on, this is hold on! Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
Even though that's the most successful video, you'd think
Uh-oh.
All the tea in the ocean.
Uh-oh.
I swear.
Uh-oh.
All of it's going in the ocean.
He got two! He got two!
Kenny, what
Yes.
Superman figure did you pick up this week?
So here's a good look at my red cyborg Superman. Still don't have for the collection, but
Disappointed!
Kaiju on the left.
Yeah. It's a baby
There's not a
kaiju.
thought behind those eyes.
No.
Not a single thought.
Cool party.
Your Boys Got Toys is back. And
babe, Justin just doubled my salary.
Oh, shit.
Rule number one. I'm number one.
look, it's not easy to jump from a moving vehicle onto another moving vehicle. Okay,
The side of a truck.
yeah,
You know.
their injuries will happen.
What a piece of junk.
David, this company is the go-to for highly articulated anime figures.
Is
Timer
it
started.
Amazing Yamaguchi?
David, come on!
David, you were right above the rim. I tossed you the ball, and then you swatted it.
It flames on the side of my face.
This is a holiday for family.
David, so this isn't my turn, so I'm just gonna bring David. I want you to look at around me. Do you see pictures of my family in this room?
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Saturday night and we're live at night. Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boys got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but Mcfarlane he avoids. And counterculture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat.
Okay, well, welcome. Justin was here when we started this, when we hit go live, and seems he's not here now. So tonight you've got David, Evan, and Smith, and myself. So
4 of us, just 4 of us. Wait,
just the 4 of us. Oh wait,
Wait.
Justin, He's here. He's not here.
Oh my
He's
God.
back.
You
I think
have
it's because he wore the same color shirt as you, David, and StreamYard can't handle all of that.
Yeah. We're too much to handle.
It's too much.
Oh my God. Like the struggle is real. Like, Justin, can you hear us? Are you there?
Are you there, Justin?
Justin, are you there? I can't see you. I can't find you. Justin. Oh, wow.
He's there. He'll be here fully at some point.
Did he freeze? It looks like he froze.
We have a freeze frame now.
Okay.
So while we wait, we'll catch up a little bit. We can take a look at the chat, see who's here with us, who has been waiting and anticipating this moment here. You can see him frozen right there. All right. So let's see. Home Dude here, nice and early. What's up, Home Dude?
So first of all,
Internet is
yes, apologies, but clearly it's Justin's fault that we're late. There was a planned outage yesterday night? And now
yesterday,
there's like an accidental unplanned outage in his area. Justin lives in the backwoods of North Carolina on a dirt road, in the midst of a forest with no running electricity. So
actually, the internet
his
runs
wife
on
generated it on a stationary bike.
Yeah.
So that, so his wife kind of stopped pedaling, and they don't have connectivity. So the struggle is real for those in North Carolina right now, apparently.
Do you think anybody checked on Andrew? Because the situation isn't great in that basement when there is power. So
yeah, I don't think it's not looking too good for Andrew down there in that basement. Sorry about it. Love you, bro. Hope you're well.
He keeps trying.
Yeah, like that's, you gotta hand it to Justin. He does not really give up.
He doesn't.
The internet god is trying to tell him to hang it up.
This is the whole stream, actually. So
yeah, we're just gonna watch that spinning circle.
No plans for this week. Just general Mcfarlane talk, and coming off the episode, you guys had Cleva on last week, RG on last week. There was trivia the week before, so why not just bring it down several notches?
Wow.
I think that's the way to go.
Zion, are you in North Carolina as well? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. He seems to have connectivity.
Oh, we hear you.
Oh,
it's very
okay. Good.
Ominous. Okay. There you are. Welcome.
Oh.
Is it like a circle that just keeps disappearing?
Yeah. So you'll pop in. Okay. It'll just be like a black screen with a circle spinning, and
And let it be known that we were talking in the green room for probably 15 minutes, and we're all surprised that my phone was working with everything, and it looked like it was going to be buttery smooth since my internet wanted to crap out, and they're doing some type of maintenance until 12:30, so that's nice.
12:30,
right around when we end.
See, yeah. See, now I can see Kenny, but David's a spinning black box on my screen.
Oh.
But Kenny can
use too.
I
That must mean that you guys can't see me. Oh
no, I see it. I see you both.
It's gonna be a fun stream, guys. Like I told y'all, at least when my internet comes back on, if it comes back on early, I'll be able to look down.
We're gonna blow your fucking mind.
See it. Right. Bam! Good quality stream all of a sudden. Well, justified quality stream all of a sudden. Yeah.
That's the key word there.
It kicked me out. My browser keeps kicking me out. StreamYard kicked me out twice during the intro. Just during the intro, actually.
I
can't hear
the internet is far superior.
I can't hear anybody.
The UK. You can't hear us. So. This is going to be something. We got 26 people watching this, though. So
that's hey, that must be a record.
And they're here for the first time, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Who are these idiots trying to grope around on the internet and make something?
Listen, we've only done this 60 other times, okay? So it's
60,
not like
is 62 today?
Isn't 61 today? Like, we don't even know what episode this is.
No, I thought 60 was the trivia. No?
Well, if it was, then this was mislabeled as 61. So
Oh no, I'm wrong. Wow. Clip that. David said he was wrong.
Oh man. So, David.
Yeah.
How's it going? How has your day been?
Oh man, I worked today and then got home and there was yet another delivery today. So it's just been a really crazy week. Like I think I have 12 pickups this week. And then I was just and I was coming into there's Justin's gone again. So I was coming into the stream not negative in the bank. That was the plan.
Okay, good plan.
And Hasbro decided to charge me for Gambit and Rogue Basketball X-Men 97 sets.
Okay.
So went negative in the bank 30 minutes before the stream. So I tried to hang on and do it for you guys and get in here with some money in the bank. Won't let me do it. Can't. So not this week. Not this week. Maybe
not this week. There's always next week.
Well, we gotta have hope. So we have nothing if not hope. That's
right.
Gregory Trejo, Alexi is protesting with a No Kings rally. So, and that's legit and real that he's doing that. So
he did have a super chat. I was gonna save that for Justin since I feel like it should be Justin, but yeah.
Can't count on that. So, but yeah, not to get too political or anything, but Alexi is out there on the front lines participating in protests as we have right to do as American citizens. So that's where Alexi is. Andrew is in the basement with apparently no power and no internet and
or running water.
Or running water or food. And then you saw Justin briefly, so that's what's going on with Justin. So anyway, do you want to go through the chat, Kenny?
Yeah. So let's see who we got here. So yep, there. Justin was letting us know that the internet may be on the fritz, and we can confirm that it is in fact on the fritz.
On the fritz.
It is wherever the fritz is. It's like
it's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on it.
Z-Man was here, nice and early, early for him. Yeah. Oh, Z-Man, I know you had a Halloween party to go to. How was it? Are you still there? Is it a late party? Was it over early? Let us know.
Yeah. Just last night, he was up all night with us into the wee hours of the morning and was going to sleep during the day before he goes to the party. And then technically he should be he should be done with the party by now.
Yeah.
And home. But then is he sleeping or is he staying up with us tonight? Curious. Let's find out.
Time will tell. Chi-Chi. Mashi. Good morning, everyone. Professor Soundwaves is out there. Hello, Professor Soundwaves. Dan did stop by. He wanted, clearly let the record show that he was here at 2 a.m. Okay, 2 a.m. in the UK. Dan was here, and we started. Let me say something. So we changed the time to 9 o'clock, right? Because the stream never started at 8:45.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've started at 9 o'clock
since
it changed to 9 o'clock. So
it really kind of nullifies the validity of your theme song as well, because we are not yet live at 9. We have not yet been
live at 9-ish. Just didn't have a good, it doesn't have a good ring to it,
Yeah. I mean, but to your credit, in every part of the video where it says live at 9, you do find it kind of work a way of this in there somehow, or air quotes,
Exactly.
You were very smart with that. I gotta give it to you.
That's actually credit to you. You suggested that I do that.
Well, sorry. Then I gotta give that.
give yourself credit. Yeah.
But yeah.
James is here. James.
Hey.
Let's see. Zion. We talked to Zion. Yeah. Okay.
Rowdy.
Rowdy. Howdy.
Howdy.
And of course, Gregory Trejo is here. as I said, Alexi does have a super chat. I'll let Justin read off his own super chats, but or maybe he won't even be here. Who knows? At this point,
I don't think we should bank on that at this point. I think that Justin kind of forfeits any little moment in the sun at this point.
That's fair. All right. Well, here's the $10 super chat from Alexi. My allegiance is to democracy, to the republic. Have a great pickup show, all. So,
word. That might
Alexi,
be
what we miss you, but understand. So,
yeah. Ever since it doesn't do the iPhone thing for me with the hearts and the light show like it does for Alexi.
It's kind of messed up, yeah.
Yeah, but at least I have internet, so
you're one step above somebody. So, Rick is out there too. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
And let's see. Oh, JBTM and Gabriel. What's up, guys?
Nice.
All right. So, I guess some housekeeping.
Right? Yeah. Let's knock that out.
All right. So, as this slide says, this is Collecting Justified, which is a live show on Saturdays that starts at 9 p.m.
and sometimes features those people that you see around the screen there, occasionally.
Sometimes. Of course, the Free Andrew from the Basement Fund is open, and also I suppose the Save Justin's Internet Fund maybe a new thing that we should include in this.
Yeah.
So that he's back,
and he looks extra mad now.
Am I back?
I hear you
at the moment,
and I can't hear you guys.
Son of a bitch!
Dreadful.
As I said, save his internet. The clock tower, save the clock tower. You know the drill. Okay. If you'd like to become a member of this channel, because this is clearly an example as to why you would, there are 2 tiers, okay? And I treat both of them equally, right? I've never said anything to the contrary. And those 2 tiers are the Justified and the Justified MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we do like to take time to thank those channel members.
But not too much time.
Not too much. Well, I like to take a lot of time, but not everybody else does. So that's fine. So let's do that. All right. David, would you like to take the MVPs?
Sure. I'll take all of it, actually.
Okay. All right. I was going to say I would take the Justified because I do like those, people better than the MVPs, actually. Now,
sometimes I like to take all of it, though. Let that be known.
That's for the record. Got it.
Yeah. Justified MVPs, Z-Man 12-Bat, who we've seen tonight. Compulsive Collector, who I think is waiting in the wings, pulling the strings and unplugging Justin's internet. John Morris, David, Evan, and Smith. It's me. St. James, who we hung out with last night. Encounter Culture, who's up above. Bring Toys to Work. Dan, who reviews, who was here before going to bed at a very reasonable hour of 2 in the morning. Gregory Trehu, who's also in the chat as well. Awesome. A home dude. Then the Justified, Christopher Allen, who I haven't seen in a little while. I'm actually missing you, Christopher Allen. I need a little bit of Christopher Allen injected into my life. Displayed Once. Kurt K. Calls Cave. Ya boys got toys out there protesting and fighting the good fight. Super Turk 5000. Jay's Toy Collection UK. Chi Chi Collects, who is in the chat. Jared Byrne. Jesse Hubbard. Justin Booth. Stu for Lunch. Clevis Multiverse. Tac Tac Toys. Diggs Figs. KJ Smith. K Mac. Frankie Rivera.
Excellent. Before Justin, I know you're back. Before you address the audience, I want to address this comment. So JB thinks there might be a glitch because when he tries to buy a membership, it says $5.99 and $10.99. Don't worry, those are just the tariff surcharges.
Those are definitely not the prices on my memberships, JB. I will look into that. I can't right now because I'm streaming on my phone.
But you can just go ahead and buy a $10.99 membership, JBTM.
If you want.
Just go ahead.
Where does the extra $3 go?
To David.
That's what I'm wondering. Because let me tell you, not much of it comes this way.
To get David out of the negative balance in the bank.
JB, do you have an iPhone? Because that might be why. If you're trying to buy it through an iPhone, Apple adds additional charges. So like if you buy super chats, everything like that, it costs like a little bit more.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
JB, go to your internet browser instead. Go to YouTube, then find the stream through the internet browser. Go to desktop mode, then scroll down in the chat, and then try to join that way, and it should give you the regular prices. I've never seen it. I know like they're doing some updates on iPhone where sometimes the join button will pop up on iPhone, but I've never clicked on it through my iPhone. I've always, to do almost anything, I just go to the browser and desktop mode to do it that way, just because it's easier. Because
technology is always
technology. Always. I don't know what the hell is going on, everybody.
3-hour stream of Justin going like this.
When I do the new edit for the intro music, I'm just gonna have a lot of these clips in there.
Right.
Please God. Oh gosh. And it might kick me here in a minute because my phone's saying having trouble connecting. This often is caused by unstable internet. No shit.
Oh. So wait, so Justin, are you on
Wi-Fi
or are you on your regular data plan? No, you can't hear us. Okay. Cool. All right.
He's
awesome.
clearly on his regular data plan.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true, but
no, because if he has bad internet connection at the house, but his phone is on the Wi-Fi, then if he gets off the Wi-Fi and he's on his data, maybe that's better. You know?
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. But housekeeping, continue.
Yeah, let's do it. So here is page 1 of our wall of guests. And this page features David's favorite guest. So you can take a look at that and deduce from that what you will. So.
Sure. There are many favorites on that sheet, though.
Exactly. You know, I'm not saying anything. You know? Okay. And look at that. Art G has made it onto the list.
Do you know that I was so surprised to research my notes and that Art G had not been an actual guest?
I was going to say, because technically he has been on the stream before. He made an appearance.
Through when we had our friend Edge and Chilla.
Yes.
He interacted with Art G. But I was really, like, I don't know why, when I hung out with him at New York Comic Con, I was like, oh, you know, like, he mentioned like he could be able to join the stream that day, and I was like, yeah. But in my mind, I thought he had already been a guest on the stream. I guess he's just been so enmeshed in what we do all the time. He's always in the chat, you know.
True.
So I just always feel your presence, Art G. You're always right by my side.
St. James.
James, we need a logo.
We need a logo. Justin has said that he will add you. You just need a logo.
Just gotta put his gorgeous face, that icon he has for the YouTube
you should just what you should do is just go into like paint and use the like graffiti setting, you know, and it looks really terrible back in the day.
I didn't
just write
say
St.
a good
James.
Logo. I didn't say a good logo. I just said a logo. Just to be fair,
just a logo. Yeah. Anyone.
Yeah.
You can use Dan's logo if you want. I don't know.
Bonjour, bearded builds.
Oh, bearded
in the chat, and speak French.
Everybody watching, I'm gonna keep getting kicked because through my phone and StreamYard, it's just every time I get kicked, take a swig.
we will
We're
try
trying.
to pick up pieces of our lives.
We're trying. Maybe I'll get a point across at some point. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We've had a lot of guests, and through a couple of these great guests, I have had internet issues. So
that's true. Yeah,
that's
so
true.
You're proving that it doesn't take having a guest for you to have internet issues.
That's right. That's right.
You know, this stream is more about a statement.
Today.
It's more about a statement. Here we go. I did get it right, David. Today's episode 61 because 59 was trivia, right? Because you made the 69 joke. I think
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That did happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. You got that right. You got that right.
Okay, good. I was very proud of this, by the way. It's super simple and some of it is reused, but I like this. I got a good chuckle out of it.
And it's very seasonally appropriate because we are in spooky season still. So
exactly.
I like the Mattel Grim Reaper.
Mcfarlane Toys Multiverse is very appropriate. So very good points for timeliness.
Right? You got the hand coming out of the ground and everything, and the Mattel Grim Reaper back there in the mist. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that the Mattel Grim Reaper was coming.
But he's further away this time, David. He's further away.
Is that the mascot of the nation of Mattel?
It is. They are macabre. They're a macabre people. Okay.
Yeah. And the bats. I mean, it's very appropriate with all the bats.
Yeah. You see how I did that to get rid of the negative space? So,
But, I mean, there's nothing. He produces nothing but bats. You know?
Exactly. There's a lot of symbolism in that. There's a lot of symbolism. This stream is actually going to be us breaking down the thumbnail and the symbolism of it. Right.
I like it.
I mean, there's just so many layers to unpack, you know?
Yeah. Guys, this sucks. I can't even read the chat. Like, I'm afraid to touch my phone screen. This is going to freaking kick me. I'm doing everything I can. I'm on an iPhone, and I actually went and downloaded Chrome because I've heard StreamYard works better through Chrome. So I'm trying everything, guys, okay?
He's willing to download Chrome for you people.
There's no point to
gratitude.
There's usually no point of having Chrome on an iPhone because it always, after every update, it just defaults to Safari anyway. So I use Chrome on the laptop, but I don't care what browser I'm using through my friggin' phone, to be honest with you. I don't know.
If I show the comments on stage, can you see them?
Yeah.
It's an option.
Wow.
Oh, look. JB never has issues with StreamYard, Justin. What's wrong with you?
I guess
it's not StreamYard, JB. It's my internet. It's my internet.
He's entire
I'm streaming through my phone right now. This isn't my laptop.
I told you guys his wife has a stationary bike and she generates the power for the house. And she's taking a 15-minute break, you know?
And those kids to get a little older, just get them on wheels running beside her. And we'll be good.
And you'll have super fast internet.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Yeah.
That was the housekeeping, right? Okay. So
yeah, we're here. And it's been about it's been probably like 2 minutes since last time I got kicked. So maybe it's stabilized. Maybe it's stabilized. I don't know. Should we go ahead and so did the housekeeping? We've said hi to the chat, right?
We did.
Or we did, as a unit, I'm sure.
Pejorative we.
Don't talk about my unit.
So I know all about your unit, David. All about it. But should we go ahead and get into our favorite part of the stream?
I think so.
Pickups?
Make fun of David's no. Making fun of my dying phone battery?
Yes.
That is a fan favorite at the moment.
It is.
But I was going to say pickups, David. Let's get into some pickups.
It's heavy.
A little bit.
What do you have,
Since my internet's doing good right now, I should probably go ahead and not mine.
Take this opportunity, please.
Yeah. So last week I showed off that I got the Maximum Deadpool. Didn't spend a penny on it. I will say it is a really good figure. It is. It's not a $50 good figure, but honestly, $35-$40, I'd feel good about it. But $50, this is the thing about Maximum Series, is that $50 price point is just, it's hard to justify a Marvel Legend at $50. No matter how good it is, right? Because I feel like they're improving, but there's still a ceiling, right? You're not getting import quality. You're not getting top of the top quality for Marvel Legends, but they're good, right? They're good. This is a really good figure. Really good. And we talked about this last week. I think Clever brought it up. His pack out feels like less fluff than Maximum Spider-Man. It's at least more useful things. It's silly things and everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
The biggest misses are some types of expressive head sculpts. We didn't really need. I could have gone without the half head sculpt. You can leave that. I'm never going to use it. Give me different head sculpt because we're never going to get interchangeable eyes. Or, as a matter of fact, do the faceplate thing for Deadpool. What the fuck, Hasbro? You're doing faceplates now. This was the perfect opportunity because we're never going to get the interchangeable eyes like SH Figure Arts does with their. I've got their first movie Deadpool, but different face plates with expressions, fun expressions would have been great. So that's a big miss. Now that I've said that, we're going to get another Deadpool next year that's going to have expressive face plates. But it's fun.
The Max Deadpool. Yeah.
The Max.
But I bring this back up because I got something this week that makes me appreciate how good that figure is. Got this for a very specific reason. Because I've got on the way. Right?
Well, he can
drive off the road. Oh, fuck. Okay, this can drive down the road on the street of Toys Musk or Super Musk, if you will. All right. So this Deadpool figure is shit. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad in comparison. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'm gonna sell this figure or if the reds are a little different, or if maybe I can do something about popping that more expressive head over to this one. But that is a lighter shade of red, so I don't know. I don't know, David. Is there something I can put on it to kind of darken it, but without it having to be paint?
I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think you're cut out for customizing. So, no, but in the reviews, sorry, just being real. Kenny, did you do head swaps in your review of Max Deadpool?
Yeah, and the older heads don't fit on the Max.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it the peg size, Kenny? I haven't watched
Yeah.
that review yet.
The peg size, yeah. So if you want to shave down the ball or widen the hole,
no.
Yeah, shave your ball.
Shave your balls, widen the hole. I don't know.
Is it the ball peg on the new one is bigger?
Yes. So the older heads, they I mean, you can jam it on there, but it'll then sit high, right? So then he has like neck for days.
And the reds do not match. And I think that any struggling attempt that not you, but anybody would make to try to dye it
match
or paint it, it's just going to look a mess. So don't put yourself through the drama and either be okay with Max Deadpool sitting on a scooter that doesn't match his red. In
fairness, it doesn't even match this one's red.
Is the dog pool darker red?
Yeah, he is.
So does dog pool match the Max Deadpool more?
Are you gonna
the
put
helmet
the dog's
is
head
closer?
on?
I don't know. No,
I don't think it's bad. Yeah, they're all different, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like let it be all 50 Shades of Red.
Yeah. But this is a very inexpensive thing right now, so I figured it was like a fun thing to go on that nice dio piece I have on the way. Right? It's all about fun.
What are you doing with the sticker sheet?
The stickers, yeah.
I haven't decided yet. I know.
Well, don't be like me and accidentally throw them away with the box.
Oh no.
Oh. If you want to send it to me, I'd be okay with that.
I'm definitely putting a few on here. Definitely the How's My Driving is going to be like on the back, probably. I don't know. I'm just going to start sticking. Yeah. Start sticking.
I'll trade you that for a Clevo t-shirt.
But he's not interested in this guy anymore.
No, that too. You can throw that in. Just
okay.
Like dupe in the sticker sheet.
Okay. In lieu of a trophy, right?
Yeah, and the trivia trophy from that says Alexa's name on it.
I'm gonna put a bunch of these stickers on the back of dupe, and this will be your trophy.
You're so disrespectful, and you have the nerve to be disrespectful when your internet is so shit right now.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna in a circle like in Sharpie. I'm gonna write "Congrats" on dupe's stand.
Justin, you're getting everything that you deserve right now. Let's just say that.
Okay. Continuing Marvel Legends.
Yes.
I got my cable.
Hey, are you
Yeah.
using that as a animated series, or are you trying to fudge it?
Yeah, I'm
elsewhere?
using an animated series. You know, my display is pretty much all animated series as far as Marvel Legends goes. I was torn because I know it's a cartoon look and it is a good look, but something about this wave feels extra flat. Does that make sense? It just feels I don't know if flat's the right word, but rounded and I don't know, man. Something's
Soft?
kind of very soft. There we go. That's better. It's a very soft wave. And the previous 97 retro card waves weren't this soft, I don't feel like.
I
Right?
felt like Rogue's face stood out to me as very soft.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
But the rest of them didn't. But this, I could see where you would feel that. But like the body on Cable, like I think the head is the softest thing about Cable, but like the body looks really awesome to me. Like,
He's big.
It's clean lines, but it's like got all the right parts to feel like a simplified Cable. And he's got a very complex look with a lot of layers and pouches and straps and all that kind of stuff, but it is still a cleaned up, it's purified kind of look, you know?
Yeah. Is the buck, like at least the top portion, is this all new?
It's all new. The whole thing.
I really wish they would have given him some. I know he's a bigger character and he's got bigger arms, so they really should have given him some butterfly joints hidden under these shoulder pads. With this bigger gun,
it's going to hinder.
It would have helped so much.
Him,
you would have still had a little bit forward, because when trying to pose him holding this gun with two hands, the lack of butterfly joints really can kind of hinder the double-handed poses with the gun.
Well, I mean, you're wrong, but okay. What else?
Kenny, have you reviewed this guy yet?
I have, yeah.
So it's confirmed that Justin does not watch any
I
of your
do.
reviews.
I'm just behind.
It sounds like it. That's
I'm behind.
You didn't watch Max Deadpool. In the last 5 minutes, we've established you did not watch the Max Deadpool review. You did not watch the Cable review. What other ones? You don't know that he's actually reviewed these figures.
Yeah.
I know Kenny reviews all of the good stuff. So I know, but it's all of the stuff. So I don't have time. I'm still trying to catch up on the parts of the recap I missed. So I was watching that before this put on here.
I figured out the problem.
What?
So I'm gonna no, that's not what I wanted. That's actually a bigger problem.
More of a problem.
Yeah. Here's what I figured out. Okay, look, last week Cleva said I was like the medic of this show. Okay, so that's the problem. I wasn't prepared when we started. Okay, now I've got the setup on. We should be good to go. I've even brought in reinforcements just in case. So we should be in
it's Rick.
Good graces for the rest of the stream. All right.
Hey, Rick,
I have
been forever.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Rick. I do have one question for Kenny though, real quick before we get off of this. Let's not overlook. You just had like a lab coat and a stethoscope, like handy.
Yeah, I was thrown by that.
No, I know. So I'm guessing there's no PhDs in the house, so I know what they're for, right?
I dated one.
Yeah, it might. It might. I actually either Kenny moonlights as a butcher at the local grocery store, or it's a white button down that just might read like a lab coat.
It is not. So no, I was watching last week's episode and Clevis said that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on Amazon right now and buy
Are you serious?
a lab coat and stethoscope. Yeah, it was like $11. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. However, this is like 2 sizes too small. So it is it is not sized as advertised. I will say that. So.
Yeah.
But please find an excuse to use it for Halloween, you know?
Yes, please.
Exactly. So
sexy Dr. Kenny.
Or I could just return it. I don't know. These are options.
Use it for one stream and return.
I have a stethoscope somewhere in this house, though. But
I feel like the stethoscope could come in handy for future streams. So
yeah. Well, as you get older and start having heart problems, you know,
I just check on myself. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Continuing real quick, I have 2 more pickups real quick. Pokemon. We're getting into weeb shit now. This is Pidgeotto. So
where's that internet out?
Had Pidgeot in the display for forever, and they finally did Pidgeotto. And with this, you now have Ash's like first full team of 6 available in the Pokemon line, which I think is really cool. Now I need SH Figure Arts to re-release that freaking Ash because it goes for $300 at the lowest in the aftermarket. Fuck that.
Go over
but
the
this is
articulation a little bit on that. Like,
it's just the wings.
Okay.
It's just the wings. Yeah.
The articulation. That's the articulation segment.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
But it was at GameStop. GameStop charges up a little bit, so it was like $9.49 or something.
Yeah.
But I had a $5 monthly coupon, and I had $5 in points, so it was free. So
wow.
Yeah,
okay.
for free for paying for a membership, I guess.
So you get to go to GameStop once a month, and you used your discount on that.
Yeah. Well, I went looking for Max Shrek, and he wasn't there. And I was like, oh, I would really like the Fallout Walton Goggins figure. I don't really care about the Fallout show. Wasn't there either. The Mortal Kombat figures were there, David. So what would you prefer? What would you prefer, David?
Definitely.
Okay, that's what I fucking thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting into something so pickup I'm happiest about this week. Guys, it is so on brand, right?
It's fucking Kubo and the 2 strings.
It's gotta be.
It is fucking
wow.
I'm so fucking excited about
Who
this.
knew that they made another piece from that movie?
So this was going for around between $250 and $300. So it was a very limited edition little statue. But somehow 2 of them at the same time popped up on eBay for like $30-something for like bid. So they popped them up for bid starting at like $30, right? But who's going on eBay and looking for Kubo stuff?
Not one person bid on it.
You have no competition. So that's
the first one I found, I put a little bid on it, just like a minimum bid just to keep an eye on it. And like, who else is going to check this, right? But it was $17 shipping. And then this one popped up, free shipping. Started bid at $30. So I was like, oh, I'm going to keep an eye on this one. One other person bid on it, and I did the whole wait until like the last second and bid. I got it for $31 free shipping.
So
and then I was like, oh, I was really hoping.
You found the other one person that cares about Kubo and the 2 strings, and you pulled the rug right out from under that.
No, because then
owning
there was
a piece like this.
There was the other one on eBay that wasn't scheduled to end until the next day. So I was like, oh shit, I really hope someone outbids me on it. And then one person went and outbid me on that one. I was like, oh, thank God. So I'm guessing it was the same person.
The same guy.
So then he got that one for basically the same price I got this one for, but he had to pay for shipping and I didn't. So I won. So
this is why we need separate name IDs on our eBay accounts.
Oh, so we can see. So if for some reason you're watching this stream, I'm sorry, but you still got yours too. It's just weird that it was such a I know, I'm not sorry. It's so weird that it's such a rare item and 2 happen to pop up from like different sellers, both like selling them and bidding. Like
there are 2 people that like this movie, and both of them were, well, I guess 4, and 2 of them were selling their stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and the other 2 were buying that.
We're buying it, yeah,
yeah. Because I've seen it before that. I've seen it listed twice on eBay, and that's it. And one was like $250 with like $50 shipping. The other one was like $300 free shipping, and both those sold.
Oh wow!
Yes, yeah. I can't remember. Like somebody had it in the description, like exactly where they came from. You had to get it from like a certain place, like back in 2016 when the movie came out. I guess. I'm gonna take it out of the box though. Yeah, and it's gonna go in my Kubo corner right here on the shelf. So I'll unbox it during the stream actually. So
we can't wait.
Yeah,
yeah.
Why don't you do that on the weekly Weeb roundup Wednesday wind up?
Oh, great! He froze with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now you gotta kick him out. Do you have the power to kick him out?
I do.
Oh, my
All
bad.
right.
Oh no.
Just to give you some perspective, I also live in the
Well, at least
South,
I'm done
but
with my
I also
pickups. I'm
have
done with my
internet,
pickups.
so we're not all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Fair
No,
enough.
I would never lump you in with Justin. Rick, I promise. I respect you too much to lump you in with the dirt road antics of our Did you kick him out or did he leave?
No, I didn't kick him out.
He left in frustration or he got bumped?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assumed it was going to happen at some point, and that's what I was waiting for, that moment to bring Rick in, but it was getting to be too long, and I was like feeling bad for Rick down there. And then he put a thing in the chat, and I was like, I'm sorry. I know you're there, but but the bit is not working. The timing is not working for the bit. So yeah, had to bring out the scrubs, or the lab coat. I almost bought the scrubs. I opted for the lab coat. Yeah.
See, I wanted scrubs once, and I went and got them from a Halloween, one of those like pop-up Halloween stores, and once I got it out of the package, it was super cheap and like not anything that I needed, so it was a waste. You can't return that shit. Oh,
don't worry, I'm back. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, good,
you look clearer now.
Yeah. Oh, really? I give it time.
Fair enough.
So that is a statue of Kubo that you have?
Yeah, and it's cool because he's actually holding the sword from a certain part of the movie instead of the shamisen that he's usually holding and stuff they put out.
Yeah,
of course.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Okay.
Huh?
Wow. All right. Yeah, that is Kubo.
I'd say it's probably like Beast Kingdom scale. Probably, what do they call it, like 1/9?
Yeah, 1/9.
Probably maybe a little bigger than that. Am I killing the value by opening it? I don't give a shit.
I mean, think so. I don't think there was much value in the first place, to be honest.
But
guys, if you're in the right part of the world, maybe.
I mean, Justin. Oh, he froze again. Oh no.
I can't tell if he's just so enamored by the figure or he froze. Just he's taking a moment to just really take it in.
It's very jumpy, right? Like freeze frame.
Yeah.
Animation. Yeah.
A little choppy.
Wow.
Am I back?
Yeah, that's debatable.
Okay. Well, Kenny, you abandoned this last. I mean, you had other obligations last week.
Prior engagements, yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I don't know why, but you chose to tie the knot, right? Like officially. There's a ring,
legally, on paper, and everything. Yeah.
And you mentioned this last night that now your anniversary will always be tied to New York Comic Con weekend. So
well, I'm hoping not, because last year it was later in October, right? They kind of actually screwed me over by moving it up. I had planned, in thinking that it would be like this upcoming weekend, like the 25th, right?
But would it normally?
But they probably announced that like 2 years ago. So what am I even talking about?
Yeah. No, it's okay, Kenny. It's their fault.
The good news is somebody was willing to marry you, and you got married, and now
right.
So congratulations!
And now every year we will celebrate our anniversary at New York Comic Con. So
yeah, but I also did tell you, like, I am an ordained minister. I'm an ordained minister, so I could have performed your ceremony at New York Comic Con.
That would have been cool, but I mean, we did have Elvis do it, so that was, it was a whole thing.
You could have dressed up as Elvis, and I could have, and
also true.
Your wife could have dressed up as Priscilla, right?
It could have been an option, sure.
Yeah. So
I could see a way how you could fit toy hunting in with like a 2-hour really romantic lunch. And then you're like, okay, I've done my duty, baby, and now I need to go.
I gotta go sit at the Hasbro panel.
Yeah.
You could set a really romantic picnic out under the tree outside of the local Walmart. And then,
look, babe, I got you this exclusive. Okay, this is exclusive. All right. I don't get this for anybody.
You finish the little bottle of wine and the baguette, and then you run in and check the toy aisle, and then come back out with the next present that
This sounds awesome. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Not every guy will just go in the Walmart, come back with it, and baby, be grateful. Right?
What he said. Whatever he said.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't like it when there's an anniversary and they want it to be a jam-packed day. I need it to be maybe 1, 2 max events. Don't give me the 6-item itinerary where I need to, be across town for things.
Doing the most, yeah. Like I think it comes down to like how much of an extrovert or introvert you are, and if you're a well-paired couple, then respecting each other's like social battery is the most critical thing. And this is coming from a single person. What the most critical thing is for a successful relationship. So who knows if I'm talking, from any kind of knowledge base, but. I would think from the outside looking in that your partner would know your social battery and have enough respect for that to plan accordingly and not overextend somebody for a special occasion, But you guys see, everything I hear from you, Kenny, is that you are very contented in your relationship. So I don't hear you complaining that she like. Oh, why are you going toy hunting again? And I'm gonna change the locks on you.
No, the good thing is, she collects all the like Jack's Mario stuff. So it's I guess in a way it's more of a problem because that just means there's even more stuff coming in the house. But good problem to have.
You guys justify it for each other,
That's right, justify.
Oh,
where was it? I was over. There we go.
Did you break it, Justin?
Bam. Justified.
I don't think so. Oh, dude. So these are real strings, like on here.
I should hope so. Things that go for $300. You better put 2 real strings on that.
And there's like little, I don't know what you'd call these, but it keeps it from like sliding on whatever surface it grips on the bottom of the stand.
Grippers?
This is cool. David, listen.
So, Rick, do you have pickups? It's been ages since you've been with us, so technically your pickups should be multitudinous.
Well, this one is directly the fault of you from yesterday. And you were like, the paint apps on Strong Guy are so great. They're so great.
Hey!
And I agree. The new silver here, the lighter, I don't know, like the pale yellow they have around the X, the metallic navy, but the head sculpts were the real draw,
right? Isn't that angry head sculpt the best?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
And most of my
no chewing
X-Men are like posed in action. Poses, so I prefer them to come. If they're going to only come with one head, give me that. But he came with 2. Now I have 3, and it just showed how generic that first head sculpt was.
But I like that. So if you buy the new one, there's still exclusivity in the parts you got on the Build-A-Figure. So it's not like the fact that there's the smiling head exclusive to the Build-A-Figure. There's still value in having that, and it's 3 shades. It's a neutral, it's a happy, and it's an aggressive. So like if you have the option to like display it in 3 ways, like you're just adding more value to the one you already had and the one that you just bought because there's options. I love options. So it's a solid purchase. But where will you be able to display 2 different Strong Guys? Will you be able to?
No, I'm going to sell the old one.
You got to figure it out. No, I was going
to
by selling it.
By selling it.
I need to afford those 5 Sentinels.
That's you make a great point. I just keep avoiding that,
Me too.
Until it hits, and then
But it's coming.
I see you guys.
Michael,
people are posting pictures. Mr. Lee
hit.
In overseas it's starting to hit. Mr. Lee posted today comparison.
And they look great.
They're coming.
And
then
I just pulled something else.
Okay.
I keep my pre-order.
You sounded like a robot.
Yeah, literally like a robot that's been a bucket of water was thrown on it.
On brand.
Wow.
And then I ordered Juggernaut and Cable, and they bundled them together for some reason, but they shipped Cable today, so I have him. And I agree with y'all, what y'all were saying earlier. He does seem a bit more stylized than I would prefer to fit into my standard comic collection.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that original Cable that is the most similar to this one,
mm-hmm.
He's very gritty dark colors, and he looks like he's from a dirty future. This guy looks like he's just taken a bath, and everything is rounded off and smooth. There's no texture anywhere.
Yeah.
And so I did want to see it in hand to judge in person what I could do with it, and I just don't know if it's going to fit.
Have you thought about even swapping the head just to make the head look more realistic? Might help ground the figure more.
That could work. Then he would have only chosen to wash his body and not his face.
Sometimes people do that.
It's a choice.
Your Juggernaut's not arrived yet, though?
No, it's going to be here in probably 7 days. I was so scared. The availability on Amazon, it would go from available and in stock to out of stock, and then the price would jump $50, and then the next day it would be in stock again. And I'm like, okay, I really can't wait on this. I don't want it to be like a Daredevil where I'm never going to buy it because it's 3 times as much as what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, okay, I'll just bite the bullet and pay for it now.
Did you miss the original pre-order window? Or you skipped it on purpose then at that point?
I thought I could wait. But seeing that fluctuation on Amazon made me think this is going to go quicker than I think. I'm still trying to, not put on the credit card the Sentinels.
Right.
That's my main rationale for all that. Because that is an absurd purchase, $1,000 in 1 month.
Oh, 5.
You've had a year to save, but
But
I've
did
only
I?
saved
No.
I've only saved about 600.
That was
But
a
you're
problem
really
for
committed
future
to
Kenny, and
5 of
that
them?
time has arrived. So
You are really committed to 5 of them, Rick? Or
Well, I put in an order for 3 and 2. So if I don't get 5, I'll be bitching and moaning to y'all first, and I'll be like, I couldn't afford it.
So are you canceling the 3 or are you canceling the 2 if you had to cancel?
Oh, I'd have to cancel the 2, not the 3.
Okay.
Because I don't know, there's something magical about 3. 2 seems.
Yeah. For me, army builders need I need to be able to have an odd number.
it's a magic number.
Because for some reason, 2 is it's too even. 2 is too even. I don't know how to explain
It's
it.
symmetrical.
You guys are messing me up. I had planned on only displaying 2 of them, and
Then, so there's one on the left and one on the right, but then there's it doesn't feel like an army. It feels like a paper.
You're right. You're right. Now I got to do the 3.
So
and one.
So when my
House Photo City 1 and 1, and so there's 1 left for me to gouge.
Right. When my normie coworkers asked me, they were like, "Why do you need 3? It's 1 figure." And I'm like, well, it's an army builder, so you have to have more than one, and you need 3 because you want to be a boss bitch.
That's right.
Yeah, fair. Anything less than 3 is a whack person's game. You know?
I mean,
ouch.
But I really wanted to make a full like an exhibit almost out of them, and we'll see. If I,
you have space what? Do you have a space for that? Like that?
Well, I would turn this into that.
Okay.
I thought about building more shelves, but I just sold some toys and downsized a bit, and it made more sense to just turn this into that. And also, when you look into some of the 3D printing for buildings, it gets insane. Like $500 for a piece, or I would love it to look like a street in New York with 4-story apartment buildings with steps and light poles and things like that. Well, if you add all that up, that's like another $2,000.
Right. Toy Blocks does a lot of amazing buildings. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. Toy Blocks. He does all of these like I don't know, like it's almost like a spire on the top of like churches, or he does building rooftops, and he does like modular connectable building. He does sewers. He did the knockoff of the talk show set that they were trying to overcharge for from Mcfarlane. So like I think Toy Blocks is the one that does the Fantastic Car also. No, maybe.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
So like he does a lot of amazing stuff, but I can only imagine like if you wanted to get like one of each of the pieces that he does and build a city, like you'd be in for thousands of dollars, I'm sure. So
it may come with time, but it's not a short-term solution to how I'm going to display them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just let them sit there in a box after I've paid that money for them. I'm going to find some way, at least in the next year.
You need at least a room that you could like build a real dio in,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We don't all have a spare room in the house for that, unfortunately. But yeah. 3. So Justin's buying one like a broke bitch.
Right.
So fair, understood. Justin, stop touching your phone, says Professor Soundwaves. And then
I have to do anything.
Just all of this. 3 is great, but 1 is better than anything, and you can do a lot with it. What are we talking about here? Wait a minute.
That just goes for everything in life. Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Now at this moment.
Sometimes.
At this moment. Okay. So we are an hour in. Kenny and David
to go.
pickups.
Don't worry, I got an hour's worth, and I don't know about you, David. So.
Yeah, probably.
It's just pickups.
We already had a New York
should have just been a pickup truck full of.
Yeah. We had a New York Comic Con stream where we didn't really talk New York Comic Con. And we have a Mcfarlane stream where we don't talk Mcfarlane.
I mean, that could be the theme. We had a whole Star Wars stream where we really didn't talk about Star Wars.
We're just stalling for your internet company. That's all.
Yeah, fuck that.
St. James did provide a logo, though, so he would like to see that wall of guests updated.
Hey,
St. James.
That's great.
Oh my God.
That is great.
Woo.
That is great.
I love it.
Can he also put together like a Last Supper with all of the?
Dude, that yes.
Oh, please! I want a canvas printout of everybody, like imposed.
All the toy supers.
Oh,
around the Last Supper table, and then we need a dog playing poker with everybody's head on top of the dogs' faces.
Now, who's Judas in this bunch?
Oh, that's Justin, obviously.
Yeah.
What?
Obviously.
Oh man.
Or Rocco. Maybe Rocco is Judas. How's that?
I'm surprised you would let Rocco on it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think you're coming around.
That's the only way.
the only way.
So Kenny, how many do you have? Do you know how many you have?
How many did you say you had? 12 or 14?
12.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I have 11.
16,
I actually
17,
have 11.
18.
Whoa.
David.
Well, I wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
So
Kenny missed last week. What's your excuse, David? You had like 30 last week.
Well, what's my excuse for having as many as 11?
Yes.
For having
I'm ridiculous and I have no self-control.
Have you seen the number down there?
Oh my God, yeah. Currently,
I know.
How many weeks ago was I at 3,000? And was it August that was at 3,000?
Yeah.
I think it was
I'm
August.
gonna say yes. I have no idea.
I mean, like you guys keep track of that, but yeah, I'm at 3,077 toys displayed, and I still have 11 pickups from today that are not counted as displayed.
And technically, David has 2 of my so it's 20. David has 2 of them. Well, he showed off one last week because that was the scroll, but he did get me a Superman, but he shipped it, so he doesn't have it. But you just have to believe him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But so do you want to go, Kenny, because you were not here last week?
Sure. Save the best for last, David. So
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but since you said it,
yeah, I'll say it for you.
Where's the hold on? Professor Soundwave's gonna like
what's
yell at
he
me
gonna
again.
Okay. Yeah, stop touching me.
Damn it! I was gonna play a sound, but it's too slow in here. Whatever.
Yeah. So for the items that have been shown off, I'll just kind of breeze through those. So strong guy, we saw strong guy. I did not get a Kubo, no. But I did get a maximum Deadpool. Okay.
Review is up on the channel.
Justin, there is a review on the channel. And
I watch all of Kenny's videos, okay?
Eventually.
I do.
Yeah.
After he buys the figure.
When he has internet working.
The Marvel Unlimited Spider-Woman did come in.
So can I ask what was your appeal to buy that or to go in on that?
Because I have a problem. That's it.
Okay. You just need to own one of everything?
Yeah.
All right. So you're a worse man than I. Yeah.
And I rationalize it by just creating shelves, like Spider-Verse shelves, because why do I really care to have every variant? I guess.
Would you say you justify it, Kenny?
I absolutely do.
Oh, that was a lot of heavy lifting to get that stamp.
It did take a lot.
Yeah,
it just crashes right now for him.
But it's still looping the justified stamp on the screen.
Then the Magic the Gathering. Speaking of Spider-Man stuff, right? But this will be good. This will display well, right? So
yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah.
How are the paint apps on your the masthead? Because I noticed just earlier today putting mine into display, mine's really smudged on some of the web lines.
Okay, well, I haven't had to because I've been out and the in-laws were here. I haven't had time to film anything, so like I planned on doing reviews for these figures, but at this point it's like a couple weeks late. But I think I'll still do it because I haven't opened it yet, so why not? All right.
I mean, you're pretty brand new to the 99% of population Earth. You're just not the newest in terms of the people who order it first.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gives Justin more time to watch the review.
That's true. Well, exactly. Justin's made a clear point here. I don't need to rush.
Maybe my internet will be
Weapon X.
Nice. Hey, how are y'all getting that and Mystique so soon? I put in the order the day it happened.
Mystique.
I didn't get Mystique. Storm and Weapon X showed up, but Mystique
is showing up in Canada though because it's not tied to Target in Canada.
Oh, that's why.
So anybody like I think MCU Collector got Mystique because he got it from Toy Snowman.
Fair enough.
And I'm not ordering anything from Canada until the tariff situation is resolved. So
right,
I'll do without Mystique until Target has it.
Storm.
Speaking of
facts. Good figure.
She is.
Clever's here. He's late.
Oh, you missed.
We
you
found
missed my
somebody
medic.
later than us. Look at that.
I had a whole medic get up. You missed it.
It's a flashback to your first time as a guest on the stream, Clever. I'm having internet issues again.
It was something.
But yeah, Clever, when you have chance, go back and watch the start of the stream because Kenny did get into Dr. cosplay for you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Put it that way, it makes it sound weird.
What? It was weird.
That's true. It was weird. Yeah,
you're watching, but you popped up out of the blue with a white lab coat and a stethoscope, like
that's that. I guess that is weird. When you put it like that,
I will say the glow and Zan were both very unnecessary, Kenny.
Right.
Whatever you said. Whatever you said.
God damn it.
I'm glad that we all see the same distortion, and it's not just in my head.
Yeah, the three of us are aligned.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah,
I never know what's actually coming across. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
He sounds like he's in like a Daft Punk video. I think that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Really
Hold on. Tell me this better. Does this come better?
No, I'm just gonna say no right now. Are you doing anything?
No, he's frozen.
This is better.
He froze.
I changed the mic.
No. It somehow got worse.
Pull in focus during Kenny's pickup stream.
We'll give you a moment to have a meltdown in front of everyone. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Can you do no visual and just audio? I mean, sometimes Rich does that with Dan, or I don't know, vice versa, and it works.
That only works in the UK.
That's a fact. So, Target and Amazon both had.
No.
Try it now.
Better?
No.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let me try to use the mic again. Hold on.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, we don't have to see you. That's right. That's great.
We suddenly shot up in viewers. It was weird.
Look at that. Go ahead, Kenny. What's that?
Okay, so Target and Amazon both had sales last week, right? So that contributed to this pile of stuff that has arrived in the last several days. So Flint, I did go and get Flint.
Nice.
Let's see. More of the Magic the Gathering stuff. Punisher. Let's see. Oh, the X-Men 97 2-packs did come in yesterday. So
you did not buy the basketball set?
I did not buy the basketball set. Okay. If it goes on sale, I might, because I do want that Rogue, but I'm okay. All right. I'm on the fence with the Gambit. But
I think a soft goods jersey though would fix that real nice.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's fair.
Because her head sculpt looks really good. Really good.
It's so much better, and it's got the accurate dark strand of hair in the front.
Yeah,
missing from the first Rogue. So hype for that.
With the okay, now he's just pushing buttons. With the Target sale last week, I did go back and pick up some NECA stuff that I had been putting off because I didn't really want to pay the $70 per set on these. So I did get the Ash and Cheryl from Evil Dead. And then the Return of the Living Dead set here.
Pikachu!
This is how Justin's going to stay connected through memes. Hey!
Also, finally picked up Count. I had been holding out on this because I really don't know how deep I want to go into this Sesame Street thing.
I think you need to be
again
balls deep
with the sale. I think I am now, right? So
that's good. Hey,
Jack Kirby, right? So
nice.
What brand is that from?
That's NECA.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple other Joe items, so leather neck and heavy duty.
Very nice. Heavy Duty. I thought he was new, but Bring Toys to Work told me he was out months ago, and then it's like a restock. I don't know. It was the first time I'd seen him.
Yeah. He's been out for a little bit, but again, it was one that with the Joe stuff, I'm only buying like when I find on sale. Okay, he really is just gonna hit all the sound effects. I don't.
Oh, but see, I didn't hear in that one because
he hit the other ones. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done, Justin. I'm almost done. Right, I breezed through these. I feel like those are 20 things that I'm just going through. Right.
That's for Toy Gains. I heard that one.
So they put out this set.
Another one.
The bullshit about this is, for Cranky Kong, you have to buy this. They put the other 3 out individually. So, kind of a dick move. Little baby Daisy.
Well, I've never seen that before.
Another one.
Yes,
it's cute.
Yeah.
Is that new? That has to be new.
Yeah, this is new. This is new.
Oh.
And then I'd asked you to look for this yesterday, but I did find it today.
Oh, see, I thought it was a 2-pack.
Yeah, so they did this weird thing where they put out some of them are like just the singles, and then some are 2-packs, right? They're kind of all over the place. And then there's that set with Darkseid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See,
so
the way you said it to me in the message was
it did
I
say
need Superman
Amy
/ Knuckles,
yeah.
and I need Amy / Wonder Woman. So I'm looking for 2 different 2-packs, but the Superman Knuckles thing only has Batman and Cyborg as the other
right
shown in the package. I'm like, maybe Amy is wave 2, but you confused me, man. You were not clear.
Well, that's okay, because the problem has been solved. So
all right, good. Well, I'm glad you found it.
And I said strong guy, right? He's in there. I don't want to pull him out because everything will get knocked over. But there's a video, so I have proof.
So are you selling your old strong guy?
See, I don't know. I have this problem where like I just have a stack of these figures that I've replaced in the display.
Because I have the same issue with Juggernaut, and both would sell for a pretty good penny.
Wasn't it you, Rick, that told me to sell one of my strong guys, and I was like, then I can't display all 3 heads, and that's treason? Was that you that said that too? Yeah. So
and that's a form of religion, and I don't know how you're going to deal with that, but you need to either talk to God or
Yeah. No, I need to. I have 2 Build-A-Figures and the new one, so I have options for all 3 heads to be displayed. I just don't know where the hell I'm going to put 3 different strong guys in the display.
I mean, there's always room for getting
we'll figure it out
and winding up at the gay bar.
Yeah, I think I probably can make one focal in the gay bar, but is it the aggressive head? Or
I feel like it should be the smiling head, you know?
But the smiling head is with the barbell, so is he posing with that in the gay bar? That's a big barbell to like the weight bar to like
showing off, showing up and showing off.
Yeah,
maybe you need 6.
You should get more strong guys.
Why not? Why not? I'll just put one on every shelf. Strong guy for every shelf.
Problem solved.
Yeah. That was your whole pickups, Kenny? That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
You breezed through 20 in like less time than Justin.
And you see how many times Justin interrupted me in that?
Disrespectful. And like if that's his childish tantrum way of participating when he doesn't have real connection. Like,
look, just to give advice to the full community, I think the Mythic Legions people could really take some example from Kenny's quick going through of what he sees valuable in each pickup. Not the 5-minute diatribe.
Just don't get a reputation for being too quick, Kenny. You don't. It's hard to get away from.
I like to be efficient but effective. Okay.
We don't want no 1-minute man, you know?
That's right. Yes, Gaines, that's it. It's just ramen and water. Actually, not even like bread and water probably is what I'm going with.
Ramen's a delicacy.
Yeah. On Fridays, I'll have ramen just to spice it up a little bit. All right. That's it. That's me. All right, David. How about you?
How about me? Okay.
Hopefully, okay. You're getting booed at the moment, just so you know.
All right, copy. So Hellfire Gala Spider-Man came through. Thank you for the crickets. Came through from Walmart. And then I'm trying to so GameStop, my GameStop had. And his name is John C. Awesome, very appropriate. I approve that message. That
one was good. All right,
yeah.
Was good.
Also had this at the same GameStop as Peacemaker. So that I'm warming up to the jacket. It's kind of thin and flimsy, but
you're warming up to it.
I'm warming up to it.
Could
staying
you
in the vein? What's that, Rick?
Sometimes when I get like a cloth item that doesn't have any wires, I can spray it with water and just let it dry naturally as it drapes, and it looks more natural. Have you ever done anything like that?
I haven't. I mean, well, I've done that in retail in my work life, but this thing, it hangs fine. It drapes well. It doesn't seem bunchy or anything, and it's a stretchy fabric a little bit.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Yeah, it's decent. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like the lapel part looks a little thin and flimsy. I don't know, but I'm warming up to it. It's fine. It's cute. He'll look cute in the shelf. This is a very nicely detailed Scarecrow
Another
figure.
one.
So there's a lot of detail in this. And why would, he committed so fully to this figure.
He did.
And he's not an A-tier Batman villain. I would say B tier at most. But look at the creepy face.
That sculpt looks good. I like that. It's
right?
definitely...
Like the stitched mouth and those piercing red eyes.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So I don't know if this is reused from the Ragman figure. But it's actually, I don't know. I realize that these little patches are painted on. They're not sculpted.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's Justin, I think, being funny.
Disappointed!
And I'm back.
And he's back. We have Batgirl, classic Batgirl. With a very nicely cel-shaded mask and a cool bendy cape. So dig her. All right, then we'll go in. Well, everybody's seen.
I didn't do it that time.
Everyone has seen Strong Guy, so this is the old head. Sometimes you just need the old head.
It's old, familiar head.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Oh my God.
Oh,
This
I want someone to peel that helmet off to see how stupid that face looks, because it looks dumb.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, it looks like it looks like a full head in there, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's probably missing the forehead,
I could not find my unmasked head for anything because I wanted to see how that looked on the new one. I know it would be small, but he's got a small head compared to his body anyway, But
I actually think it probably looked
good, right? Yeah.
I think it reads that beat up head probably reads.
Yeah.
So
because I can tell right now his eyes are too far apart to be anatomically correct.
Yeah.
And the mask makes it work, but if you were to take the mask off, he would be, someone who'd been smashed in the face too many times.
He has a very wide nose under there. I don't know. It's interesting.
I think the Crimson God of Sidorak demands too much of us.
Yeah, but this thing, like this is huge. It's really huge. So then, of course, I got my X-Men 97 2-packs.
I'm so excited to open these. Like, I hate that I've had this since yesterday and I haven't opened it yet. Like,
what do you think about Storm, Kenny? Because there's been a lot of back and forth about these head sculpts.
So let's see. I personally I wasn't super like, oh, I need to get that because I have the other one, right? I love this costume for Storm. I think the older head sculpts are better though.
Yeah. I think she's a little too ebony in that one.
Right. And that's the thing. I think she's just a little too dark. Like, I think from distances, like, you lose the features.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
it almost looks chocolate instead of a skin tone.
Yeah.
I've done portraits in the past, and I've done black portraiture, and there's a lot of blue in the pigments you have to use. And what I see in this skin tone, there's not a lot of variety. It's just like they went with chocolate. Whereas this, I don't know, this just comes across a little bit better.
Here, I'm gonna.
That's the giant size 2-pack from Thunderbird.
Show it off again. Yeah.
Handless because I was doing a photo shoot for some reason.
Yeah.
Handless? LOL.
No, see, like, that's the thing is this. I feel like the older one looks a little bit better, but it's just.
I don't mind the sculpt of it. I don't mind the expression. I don't like the expression looked worse in photos to me, but in person it looks good. And the hair sculpt looks nice.
Hair sculpt looks good. Yeah.
So I really don't mind it in person, but I think from like photos and like from distances, like you really just see the piercing eyes and the teeth.
Yeah.
Like you don't get the credit for a lot of the other stuff going on in the sculpt. So, and of course I replaced mine with a bendy wire cape. You know, you need to. And these effects are very sturdy. They're much sturdier than the Jamie Foxx Electro version. Those ones were sagging on the figure, but these have been like this since I took it out of the package 2 days ago.
And that's why I would buy that 2-pack. That for those big lightning effects.
They're great. They're really good.
And where did you get the cape from? Was it Cosmic Capes?
It might have been. I've had it since, like, I've had this on my giant size one that figure that you got, and so I just like tossed that one in the bin and put the cape on this. So it's either Rebel 10 Customs or it might be Rebel 10 because I think she does a lot of that little gem thing. Like there's a blue one on the.
It looks to me more like Cosmic Capes. And just to tell our audience, do not order from them. They have went under. They do not fulfill orders. They will take your money and run away with it.
Yeah, I think that they were. I think
they got a divorce.
A lot of people have given.
And then they messed up. They fucked over a lot of people. And my credit card company, I was like, hey, I never got this order. What can we do? They were like, well, after you sent me that email, there's nothing we can do. And I thought, that's so strange that's all you can do is just write an email.
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But it'll be a strongly worded email.
Strongly worded.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This Cyclops is great.
Yeah. I'm so glad they're giving us the effects now with Cyclops because
I mean, it's what he's all about, you know. Right. I do want to be able to swap it to like the neutral head too.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's a little disappointing. Yeah. Do you have the Toys R Us one?
Yes, I do.
In this?
Of course.
Of course. Why would I even ask that?
Of course I have that. But I bought 2 of this 2-pack because I have several of this House of X Jean Grey, and this is an improvement. So she was standing on my shelf like this before I brought her for the pickups. So like her legs are bigger, longer, which we always love bigger and longer, pinless, and she can pose better because of the slit in the skirt and the broader sculpt of the skirt. So there's definitely more room here. The torso is still reused, but other than that, it's double jointed elbow, bicep swivel, and new legs. So like a new skirt. So it's really just the core torso that's reused. Not bad, you know?
Not bad at all.
I've seen customizers white out her eyes, and it gives her that, you know, that OP effect. Would you be willing to do something like that to one of them?
I don't like to paint. My rule is I don't paint things yellow and I don't paint things white.
Didn't you paint Jean Grey's boots on the
no.
X-Factor?
I cut.
You cut. No, you cut your. That's right. That's right.
If you buy the tiniest brush,
that's why I'm not good at trivia.
You can do the eye. It just if you get it wrong.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that. I don't know that I need.
I feel like he left and then he came back, and now that's why we're hearing sound effects.
Yeah, he probably lost internet connection, and then he's showing that he's back by throwing.
That's how he communicates, just to let us know he's still around.
I mean, we can just do that every week at this point. He can just communicate in sound bites. Yeah.
I found that Krakoa release to be just atrocious because they made her have a girl figure.
Yeah.
When she's a grown ass woman.
Right. And this, I mean, and it really comes down to the legs because honestly, like they did reuse the torso on this, but everything else is a more like grown woman proportioned figure. So, and it's the same foot. Like it is the same boot sculpt, like, but it's just better. It's just better.
Yeah.
So, I highly recommend it. I bought 2 of this. So I had one of her in like a Pride of the X-Men shelf, like as if she was in that, with the Cyclops and the Dazzler and all that. But so I'm probably gonna replace that one with one of these. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that with one of these because she still reads very animated series, so you know. And then one for the actual X-Men 97 shelf. So
yeah, they really didn't have to go that hard on the simplified hair.
I know
they could have like found a happy medium, and maybe it would have satisfied more people.
Yeah,
who knows?
And that's the thing. I think that the hair sculpts being the softest thing about these,
absolutely.
Like I think she could read as comic if only the hair sculpt was swapped out. So I might try to do that, but this thing, the hair is big and seated like very tightly around the head sculpt, so it may be a little bit of work to like try to pry it off.
And I think it looks great for what it is. It's just stylized differently than what we're used to.
It's that big, the blocky, like not real strands, you know? It's that. And it's the same with Storm and everything, but yeah, it reads too animated. And the same with Emma Frost's hair, like all of the animated figures. The hair sculpt swap would probably make it feel more comic. So, all right. Is there a way to get away from this screen? Thank you. All right, cool.
Well, you just got replaced with another one, but
right.
Z-Man did go to the Halloween party, by the way.
Oh,
because he is the agent who never sleeps.
Yeah.
Chichi
really
has
nice.
Chichi
nice
has a question for you guys.
For him. Other than that giant size, what team display would that Cyclops go with trying to save the old figure? Well, I mean that he wore that costume for like decades, honestly. Like he wore that from giant size through X Factor #1, right?
Sounds right.
So that's from the 70s through the 80s, so like 20 years. So I mean,
I know X-Men, I think it was the last time he wore it was when Storm kicked his ass and was like, "You're too distracted, you gotta go."
She was in the Mohawk look.
Yeah, she was in the Mohawk with the leather jacket.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm kind of useless here. I need to find something new to do."
Yeah, I mean, my display for him. So if you have a Hellfire Club display, you could put one of him in that. I have him. So my giant size display kind of doubles as a Pride of the X-Men display because they're all in giant size costumes. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So Justin, you're determined to not let us have a real stream, right? Okay, I'm just clarifying. To try to answer the question that was asked by a participating chat member, my giant size team is also part of the X-Men team. I can't. Should I just dip out? Like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. You got my answer, Chi-Chi. That was all my pickups. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we do have a topic, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're an hour and 36 minutes in, so maybe we'll get to a topic. I don't know.
I found it lovely how long your stream was, Kenny, last night. Like, y'all actually like went through the new releases.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the thumbnail actually described.
Yeah, there's a little structure,
Fancy that.
I'm not being an ass. I'm just saying the facts.
Yep.
John, yeah, you know what it is, John.
This is the justified stream, John. You know how it goes.
Yes. Did someone say Mcfarlane?
Is what St. James has to say. Thank you, St. James.
Justin, do you at least have audio at this point?
I am not sure.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Never sure if anything's working or not. I'm gonna be honest. Half the time, I don't know if the buttons I'm pressing are working.
Oh, they are, and trust me,
you're working.
If you'd like to not test them out, I think we'd be okay.
They're quite disruptive. Yes, thank you.
And I don't know anything about Mcfarlane, but I love pretty pictures. So as long as you have pretty pictures up there, I can review them with my eyeballs and do as best I can.
I don't know that we have any prep slides because Justin never has time to prep any slides for the stream that happens once a week. This might be it.
So I think a lot of this stemmed from at New York Comic Con. Well, David, you were there.
I was.
At New York Comic Con, Mcfarlane had said that he'll be making DC figures until the end of 26, right? Like, so Mattel's going to take over the license in mid 26, but he'll still be making figures until the end of the year.
And then a clarifying message came out after from Mattel that they're going to do DC toys for kid lines in 2026 and then adult collector DC lines in 2027. So that kind of lines up if Mcfarlane is still doing adult collector Mcfarlane DC through 2026. So that opens up the possibilities of like completing some things where we thought we had a 6-month deadline. Now we have a year. So
just when you thought we were in the clear, they're making us sit through 6 more months.
Yep. But think of how many Supermans he can reveal and release, Kenny.
But like, I was looking forward to like better Superman figures, but it's fine.
Who knows? You don't know. You don't know if you're going to.
It could be worse, right?
Yeah,
you don't know. Who knows?
So we'll probably find out around New York Comic Con next year.
He gave some lengthy,
So go ahead.
Sorry, Rick.
He gave some lengthy interviews during the Comic Con. Did he reveal anything of detail in those that y'all picked up on? I watched one of them, but I'm not savvy enough to really pick up on some of it.
Did you watch his panel McFarlane Toys panel?
Some of it.
He was just such a mess. He was just telling stories instead of actually revealing anything. Like, I was sitting there and like he told a story about a plane he was on that was going through turbulence when he was on his way to Walmart to have a meeting. And he was like, oh, is it worth it going down in a plane and let this be my last moments because I'm like trying to sell plastic toys? Like, he was going through existential crises storylines from his past instead of just revealing the damn toys in the 1 hour he had. So it didn't seem like a lot of reveals to me. The moderator said there was like 40 reveals for the McFarlane Toys panel, and I didn't feel that. I don't know. There might have been actually 40 in there, but one thing that, I mean, are you a DC collector, Rick? Like, are you connected with the characters from DC?
I love the movies. I love the animations. I buy the main characters, but the only DC characters I have are from Mafex.
Okay. So, like a modern Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz. Are you familiar with her?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, she was like a fan requested figure, so they revealed her officially. St. James, I'm sure Todd is watching. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you never know.
Never know.
I mean, Justin said he messaged him or tagged him in the Instagram post, I think. So who knows? Maybe he clicked a link and is watching along. Chime in anytime, Todd, if you want to tell us the story about the airplane turbulence. So the one thing that he did mention that I thought was of note was he's doing an Elite series where each artist that did an Image comic title, they're going to do a figure release every 2 months based on one of those titles. So first January will be Spawn from Todd. March would be Savage Dragon. May would be Shadowhawk. July was Spartan from the Wildcats comic. September is Witchblade, and November, I forget. Somebody can correct. Z-Man would know. We talked about it last night.
Z-Man, where are you? Why don't you just come? Let's just rehash yesterday's show. Yeah. How about that?
We can just actually click. Can anybody play yesterday's recap?
And then we talk over our previous selves.
Yeah. We can review our own stream from yesterday.
Don't worry, I won't copyright strike you on.
There you go. But yeah, so they're going to do at least one figure from each of those titles, which looked interesting. Like, I was a collector of the Wildcats figures, like back in the day. So like, oh, okay. Where did we find that? You found this, Kenny, or
it's the same thing I pulled up yesterday?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, but so Ice is on there, because he did that horrible fire figure, and now there's a decent Ice figure. But do you have the slide of the other one, the Elite series?
Yeah, it should be around here, right?
No,
that's the Page Puncher.
But Savage Dragon was there. So yeah, so that's the first 3 releases that will happen. So Spawn, Savage Dragon, and Shadowhawk. Those are renders, All
right, so that Spawn cape looks like it has a wire.
Yes.
In it.
He did talk about he wanted to figure out how to do like a 2-foot cape with a figure to be more accurate. But he said a lot of shit that didn't make sense in that panel. So,
because I've already done that with my Spawn.
I remember that big cape. You got it on Amazon, right?
But these colors are more correct to Spawn number 1, which is what I'm drawn to the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really wondering is what these plastic details look like that hold the cape in place. Because if they're not metal, then you can buy things online already that mimic the original far better than what a plastic piece can provide.
He did say that he was going to put like real chains on the Spawn figure. So
right.
I think there will be some metal parts. I just don't know if it's the clasp on the cape, but I think the chains at the waist are going to be real chain.
And none of that hood around him looks like it has wires in it. And that looks like it's one good rainy day from being a droopy mess.
Mm-hmm. The thing when it's so big, you need to, you need to support it, with a good amount of bendy wire in order for it to really hold shape.
Other than that, this looks promising to me, except for I know the criticism already. Look how tiny the feet are.
Yeah, it's like
they are small. Yeah, yeah, those do look really small. Render.
Maybe it's just the render.
It wouldn't surprise me if the hood was like just a hard plastic that leads into like the cloth wired cape, because he's done that before.
Yeah.
I think Z-Man mentioned there looked like there was some reuse in the body of that figure. So I don't know. Like it's presented as elite edition. So like it's supposed to be a more elevated, detailed sculpt. But who knows? But I just thought that it was interesting that he's going to go in this direction, especially if he's sunsetting the DC license. Like he's trying to like ramp up things in Image, which he has more ties to directly. So he might have more access to that library, but it seems like he's also in partnership with each of the artists of the books to get their approval on the figures based on their art, So he might be handcuffed by what the artists approve of for the figures.
Well, to John's point, as long as he does this and he becomes successful with it, then he can stay away from the stuff that we all want, right?
So. Pock Photo says this is the Shadow of Spawn body reuse, Mortal Kombat 11. So there you go. Yeah. I only collect DC Multiverse at this point, and I'm sure that there's reuse across those lines.
Is my audio coming through right now? Okay,
yeah.
Okay. I never know when it is, because
I thought we were just doing like the ACPA thing,
No. So my thought process with the stream was I thought it was
there was one. Okay. I'm excited to hear this. Yeah.
So we were all expecting, and everyone has like their opinions on and speculation on what Todd was going to do. And we were all thinking mid 2026. That's not really that much more time. And I know, David, me and you have talked about like specifically his Batman the Animated Series re-release line of, he better, if he wants to get 2 more waves, he better pick up those release dates, because it's been big gaps between waves. We've had 4 waves and some exclusives. And there's a lot that hasn't been re-released. Now with this, so there's 2 schools of thought with this news of the collector lines going through until 2027. It's good, that gives him more time to finish some things, right? But there's also like, now we got to wait even longer for the Mattel stuff to even see what it's going to be,
right? And
that school of thought kind of goes into something I was surprised to hear a lot, that the community, that the collecting community is kind of divided down the middle with what they hope Mattel does. And I didn't think it was going to be this divisive.
The collector community is divided?
Right. But it's interesting to hear all the different thought processes of it, right? Because knee-jerk reaction is, I hope Mattel does a 6-inch line so they can mix together with Marvel Legends, right? I think that's what you would think, is that's what almost everybody would want. But what I'm hearing more and more as we've got near the end, and David, me and you are guilty of it too, dipping our toes into DC Multiverse. I got this one because it looks cool. I'm just trying to build the team. At this point, since 2020, we've gotten the 7-inch line. A lot of people are saying they hope they stay 7 inches so they can continue.
You mean Professor Soundwaves?
No, dude, I can't think of, I'm not gonna throw out any names, but I don't know if you guys have experienced the same, but just through Instagram and just seeing people in comments, it's a surprising amount of people that are saying they want it to continue so they can keep collecting that same scale, because they'll feel kind of gypped on the McFarlane stuff if they have to move to 6-inch now.
And I think that's fair, but how about all of us who were collecting DC stuff before McFarlane?
That's true.
Who then had to switch to a 7-inch line.
That's true. And then a lot of that doesn't hold up anymore, right? Because it's older, that 6-inch stuff.
Just
so if Mattel does a 7-inch wave, is it going to be the same aesthetic? Is the McFarlane stuff going to even translate to that 7-inch wave if it was 7 inches? Like, or would we be looking at a Toy Biz Hasbro situation kind of thing?
Yeah.
Same scale, but it just doesn't look right together in most cases.
I don't think it's realistic to expect Mattel to tailor their aesthetic to the prior licensor that did the line. Yeah. Like, I just don't think realistically that any company would want to ride the coattails of the person they stole the license from, you know? Like, so and that's the divorcing this from what I might want to continue collecting. I think I can see both sides. Like, it took me a while to jump on the McFarlane bandwagon because I thought he was really just doing Batman figures and not the broad DC universe. And so once I saw him really start to dig into more niche B-level, C-list, D-list characters and Captain Carrots and, you know, things that are more niche, once I saw that, then it made me get into it because I thought, wow, I have a chance to really, you know, establish a diverse world of DC. But I had to, along with that, embrace the fact that it won't mix with Marvel Legends or anything else that's 6-inch. So, like, it was kind of like a hard. It was a very hard won battle from McFarlane to me to get me on board. And so now I get Professor Soundwaves and that school of thought. Well, shit, now I have to go back and start again with 6-inch. To, like, I just feel like that does feel like going backwards, you know? So like, do you continue down this path in a 7-inch world for DC and just be okay with never doing the crossover of and Spider-Man, you know? Like, so I don't know. I can see both sides of it. I am open to what they do, but I think if I were working for Mattel, I would very distinctly try to address everything that people complained about with McFarlane. I would do all pinless. I would still do the good things that people like the bendy wire capes. And, you know, because Jada, it proves that they can do bendy wire capes at a decent price point. So, like, I would keep the good things, but then completely go opposite on the bad things to try to grab the McFarlane customer and force them to maybe re-examine 6-inch DC, you know? Like, that's what I would do strategically if I worked for Mattel, you know?
Yeah. Could you maybe go through the top 3 bad things?
Well, the bad things are that I would consider, having heard about McFarlane, is the 7-inch scale, because it doesn't mesh with everything else that's out there right now. The pinned technology, like they have not attempted to go pinless in any kind of way, shape, or form. And Mattel was doing pinless at the end of their DC Multiverse line before McFarlane took it. So it's like Mattel shows that they can do pinless, so why not? And then I would say the third biggest complaint is just like the lack of diversity of character selection. So you should, Mattel, I would say, launch with a variety of characters, not just do, you know, the A-list tentpole characters that we all have gotten a million times over. But they do still need to keep it kind of classic for the beginning, before doing a bunch of niche costumes and looks that, you know, because then you fall into that danger zone of like Super 7 where like you launch a Simpsons line but you don't do the core family and then the line is canceled.
Right.
You know, like that you veer into that danger zone if you don't start off in a neutral enough space where it's like the mind's eye versions of the characters. Does that make sense?
You need 1 to 2 of the key characters and like iconic looks per early wave.
Like Superman should be in
at
wave
least.
1.
Yeah.
Well,
what was your thought, Kenny? You were trying to get across?
What I was going to offer, Mattel, is I did create you a national anthem, so you should do what I suggest.
Yeah, it's a good anthem too. Like Dan Who has said, I would listen to all your AI music, Kenny. I would listen to all of it if you put it out.
My album's dropping.
Yeah,
the holiday season.
To me, if I look at the generic Mcfarlane body mold, their arms can't close close to the chest, and their legs can't come together good enough for natural poses. They always have to be splayed like they're about to go running, and the especially the crotch, it looks very diaper.
Always problems in the crotch, you know?
And then you throw in a texture on that like they do for Aquaman, and it's like, oh god, now you got a textured diaper.
Yeah. Which that does come across good on some characters.
Yeah.
But not every character.
And then some it looks like, wow, you just plugged and played and forced this already made mold onto this already thought out character, and it looks awful.
And he puts that on there to hide some terrible, like ugly leg articulation back behind there too. So
yeah, like in the package. Didn't we talk about this when I sent you the picture of Batgirl and I picked it up, Justin?
Yeah.
Like she's posed in the package with like one leg like way out, which I don't know if this is. It's like she was posed in the box like that.
Yeah, it worked.
With this leg joint out.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And so like why would you put her that way in the box? Because all you're seeing is this weird unsightly articulation. But the diaper thing, the diaper effect varies. Like the worst one to me is Catwoman from, was it Nightfall? Like that purple costume. Like she's wearing
that was bad.
Big diaper and she's got like bulge, you know? Like it was very concerning. So there's that.
I wish we had imagery for this.
Oh, no, I don't think anybody wants to see it.
It wouldn't have done any good anyway, Rick.
But like, I don't think that I don't think toe hinge is necessary on every single figure that.
No.
Well, clearly he decided that it wasn't, and is just giving you those plug and play hinges on those Ninja Turtle figures.
Oh yeah, but we talked about that.
The camel toe turtles, Kenny?
The camel toe turtles.
I
got that far in the recap. See,
but they have alternate feet instead of like articulated feet. They just give you a pull it out, and
that has to cost more money, right?
Yeah,
that has to cost more money.
I feel like it does. Somebody fucked up, and he's like, "Well, now we have to put those in there." So,
yeah.
And Pac was kind of alluding to it in a comment you brought up, Kenny, that even if Mattel does 7-inch, Mattel 7-inch lines are not McFarlane. McFarlane's basically an 8-inch line, basically. Mattel 7-inch is like their wrestling figures. The McFarlane figure dwarfs one of the wrestling figures. So even if they do go 7-inch, it's still not going to scale. So let's just come together and just hope for 6-inch.
What if they do 6.5? Just meet us in the middle. Fuck everybody else.
Well, I mean, technically, that's what Marvel Legends is anyway. It's more of a 6.5-inch line because, like, true 6-inch is like import, like SH Figure Arts.
Yeah, true.
But, and I think who said this? It might have been Dan Who. That there's, when he was talking to Jay about like selling McFarlane, bringing McFarlane back, selling McFarlane, just because McFarlane's losing the license and it's going to be a new scale, that doesn't mean you can't still have like as a history of the DC line.
Yeah.
And that, if you don't like the figures anymore, get rid of them. But if you still like some of the figures, like you can still have them on display. Mattel taking over and starting a new line doesn't mean that those other figures don't exist anymore, right? And some of those
I
are
can't
going to
imagine
go
they're
for.
going to do better movie stuff than what Mcfarlane did. I really can't.
I don't think they're going to touch it at all, to be honest with you. At least those old movies.
Yeah.
There's
and things like Clayface
and
Man Bat and or Bane. You're really not going to get better examples with better paint apps than some of those McFarlane toys.
Yeah,
they were stunning.
Yeah,
in what they made.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't mind the movie figures being 7-inch because that goes better with my NECA stuff, right?
Exactly.
It's a weird thing.
It's always struck me as odd, and I think we've talked about this before in one of our other like 20 McFarlane streams, that McFarlane caught so much flack for a 7-inch scale when NECA exists already, and Diamond Select existed already.
Yeah.
And they were doing 7-inch figures, and nobody was giving them the same amount. I'm not trying to be a McFarlane apologist here, but I'm just you see what I'm saying, like. Yeah, because I talked crap about it at first too. Me and David both did, and before we knew it, we're like, I picked up this one, and I picked up this one, and then what do we call it? Stockholm syndrome, right? Right, David.
I think that's two crackheads talking on the street corner.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's when it's your only option for DC figures, you're gonna crack eventually. You're going to. I mean, you have Mafex, but what they release between 5 and 10 figures a year, and they're very select, and if you're in the States, you're going to pay $80 to $120 a piece on them. So the McFarlane apologist, I don't think so. I've dunked on McFarlane a lot. I'm making fun of the guy in half my thumbnails, I swear to God, but you know, I don't know, making fun, paying tribute to, whatever you decide. This
choice is yours.
Yeah.
I did want to bring this up real quick because Pac made another good point here, because like Mattel doesn't have to knock it out of the gate, right? They just need to do the classic Wonder Woman, and that'll make so many people happy.
Right.
I think like any, and I think Mattel is probably going to lean more towards the model of what Marvel Legends does, as far as like a few different size base bodies, and like build a library that they can reuse so that they're cost effective, and not like doing brand new dedicated sculpts to every single figure, because McFarlane tends to do more of that, like the dedicated sculpts that he will release in other colorways, and like kind of fudge details in order to reuse something that he probably shouldn't, in order to try to save money and make more money off of a mold than he would normally. But like if he did more clean base bodies that were just like a few, like the muscle body, the lean muscle body, the thin body, like he might have been able to put out figures in a freer way. Like, does that make sense? Like a more diverse character selection if he followed a Marvel Legends library of parts molds. So I think Mattel would lean that way because they're in the game so long and having held so many licenses over time. If there are people that they're poaching to work at Mattel for this DC line, I don't know where Ryan Ting would end up, but like maybe that would be part of the influence. But I don't know what's happened to Kenny.
He's about to cast a spell for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hexing. He's putting a hex.
We are only 10 days away from Halloween.
Justin, are you still there? No. Justin.
Well,
it's just you, Rick. Just you and me.
So I went grocery shopping the other day, and I'm joking.
Well, but what would you want Mattel to do, Rick?
I would. This is dangerous territory, but I'd really want them to follow the Hasbro model of making things unified, so that, especially with scale, make things that I know long term I can buy characters and they will all be to the same proper scale.
Yeah.
Like I want Clayface to be, 4 foot taller than Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need Clayface to be, 18 inches tall, some ridiculous thing, or too small. And Penguin should be tiny, and there should be some consistency where Mcfarlane, he's always made characters too long and too lanky. And then the diaper crotch, especially, that threw me off.
I think that's the problem with him doing the inappropriate reuse, is that every figure was like the same height, regardless of like what in comic canon scale was. And you just don't have the shelf looks too uniform, where it doesn't look like a real comic brought to life. So would you want to build a figure concept to be existing in the DC Mattel license?
I don't know. I've seen how Hasbro manipulates me with it. And like, I was happy that I wasn't tempted by Executioner. But then when I hear what you and Rich are saying about it, I'm like, maybe I am. Damn, maybe I need to buy that.
So I'm
a cowboy that no one wants.
It's not Legends manipulating you. It's David manipulating you.
Yeah, you made me buy this.
Woo, see? Just yesterday. Look at that.
Just yesterday. But that if it works and if it makes, like, for instance, we know that Hasbro uses tools of manipulation so that we can get deep cut characters that us comic nerds really want. I appreciate that. I want them to make someone buy 7 versions of Deadpool so that I can get Jean Grey's daughter, and that works for me because I'm not going to buy those 7 versions of Deadpool. But I am going to buy, all of Alpha Flight, for instance, which no one cares about.
I bought Alpha Flight. I'm down.
Same.
Look, I thought when Guardians of the Galaxy came out that it was a version of Alpha Flight from the first trailer. And I had to like dust off all my comic cobwebs. I'm like, no, that was completely wrong. The raccoon isn't this and this.
You thought Rocket Raccoon was Puck, and
I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought this must
be
some Marvel team that 3 C tier Marvel team that I had to have read about, but I'd never heard about Guardians of the Galaxy.
And they based that movie off of like a recent version of Guardians. It wasn't the original.
Well, I never read a Guardians of the Galaxy comic ever.
I don't think you missed
and I was deep into it.
Ask Dan Hu about the original Guardians. He's very well read about that team, I'm sure.
And it just proves that they could be $1 billion franchise if the right director had them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the right people at the helm of anything can make it successful, but I think the challenge of any marketing is to make it appealing to the most broad amount of people. So where like Mattel has their work cut out for them is like, they really should study, if they're doing their homework, they should study what Mcfarlane
this stream
did. They should canvas the viewers and like amp up the good and completely do a 180 about the bad, because the collector market had a lot of opinions about Mcfarlane and still has a lot of opinions about Mcfarlane. So, if you're taking the license, you have an opportunity to like give the people what they've been telling you they want, so are they
It'd be
listening?
great if McFarlane shared that data with them, but I'm sure they won't.
Oh, they could just watch our streams and understand what McFarlane should have been doing.
Exactly.
Or track the crimes on the interstate of what shipments were vandalized.
Exactly.
No, don't do that.
They can do a Killing Joke Joker in wave 1 and
I want to
make sure that
see
the trucks are not hijacked.
I want to see the dash cam footage of that Wonder Woman hijack.
That was Kenny jumping on the side of the truck.
Allegedly.
Look, I'm not lying. Like, I follow this shit. If there's body cam footage, I will. If I find it, I will produce it to you, and we can have a stream about it.
Oh, and then we can break it down.
Yeah,
on this.
Well,
stream.
the cop was in on it. You know, he was 80 cases in.
This is like a action figure crime detective stream now. Okay,
Gregory Trejo agrees with Kenny this stream.
I'm not saying much, so I don't
think something. Yeah, he's just like, I'm tired of hearing David talk. So
he also has a split personality. So what side are we, the normal or the gargoyle?
Right. OG Guardians of the Galaxy were from the future without Star-Lord. It was only until Invasion when Star-Lord version of the team, which Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 looks were based from, became popular. Yes, Z-Man. Abnett and Lanning, was that the writers of that? Z-Man would know. He knows everything.
Like, if you can take a talking raccoon and a disgruntled purple He-Man and a green disgruntled lady and
a tree,
and then a player who is retarded. I shouldn't use that word. And then throw that all together to be a superhero team. I think you can make Alpha Flight work.
Oh, for sure.
And then if you can make Alpha Flight work, then why not X Factor, X Force, Excalibur?
I would be so in, like, if the new MCU really went there with like all of the different X teams, like that's supposed to be the next wave, right? Based on the mutant side of the universe. So hopefully they dive deep. Like, I would love to see what Mojo World looks like in the MCU. I would love to see the Savage Land in the MCU. I would love to see them really dig into a lot the Marauders and the Morlocks, and you know, like, I want to see all of that. I want to see Acolytes and Magneto and Asteroid M. Like, I want to see all of it. So like, they're just as deep and diverse as the rest of the Marvel universe that has been explored for the last 20 years, you know?
As long as they don't MODOK it.
Yeah. I mean, but how...
That's
Mojo's
a very random character to get it.
Mojo's grotesque in any kind of way, so like, you can't really screw that up, you know?
But MODOK, they cast this actor for him who who wasn't eccentric enough for the role. MODOK is a loony bin in a box whose head is 10 times larger than it should be. And he acted like a normal guy. Like, oh, why didn't you call me? Like, no, MODOK would not act that way.
Well, I mean, that was also like one of the more critically panned dissed kind of movies. So I'm sure they learned something from that, hopefully. Gregory is agreeing with what Kenny said. Mattel should watch this stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. True. They should always watch us. Everyone. I don't know why people don't watch us more. Clearly, we're running a very professional stream tonight.
Yeah.
So maybe this.
Why anybody would be turned off by any of this?
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So did we cover the topic? Did we exhaust the topic? Is Justin there still, or is he gone?
Yeah, Justin, are you still here, or did you go to bed? What? Okay, he went to bed. All right.
Well, he's muted. If he is talking, he's muted. But I don't know.
I think in his contract, if he used all the sound effects, his account ran out.
Maybe
he met his quota of sound effects.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we didn't talk about these four.
I don't really have anything.
You don't need to. No further
discussion necessary. That elongated man is just straight up Plastic Man reuse.
I don't even see anything. What are y'all talking about?
Give it a second. And no, did that work?
Oh,
yep.
You see four?
You got it? Yeah. Meh.
Yeah, smash that like button, people.
Thank you, Professor Samuels. We do need the support tonight.
We do.
Have they made a good Raj Al Ghul?
Nope, not in the comic wave. Animated series only.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still. I mean, I don't know. I went really deep on DC Universe Classics when it was with Mattel. Like, I pretty much was all in buying every wave, and they still were doing collect and connect figures, and like, so when
we lost him, so he
yeah. Oh wow.
Collect and connect
yeah. So
oh yeah, so you did ask the question about the Build-A-Figure, and then we kind of went off onto a tangent. So David, would you want them to do the Build-A-Figure concept, or kind of do it, kind of don't do it, like the way Hasbro does with Legends, where you get at this point 1 or 2 a year?
Well, I think for and again, I'm an outsider. I've never worked for a toy company, but it seems like the structure of a Build-A-Figure wave is to protect the cost, where you do a bunch of library bodies, and then that lets you put the tooling into a unique, bigger size figure that you build with the wave. And so, like, you incentivize the customer to buy the full wave in order to build the unique, more niche character.
Yeah.
So like, I think them getting the line off the ground, they probably should
for a couple of years. Yeah.
For the first year or two. And then maybe you run a more elevated line separate and alongside the Build-A-Figure waves, but like maybe 3-4 Build-A-Figure waves a year, and then maybe like an extra tier up kind of wave, couple of deluxe releases. Like, they gotta pull the success things from each company,
Yeah.
But through the DC lens, So I would do a Build-A-Figure. Like, I'd have that exist in the line, at least to start. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I am a fan of the Build-A-Figure concept, but I also understand why people don't particularly care for it. So I think finding a happy medium is good for everybody, right? Because there are people who like the Build-A-Figure concept. For me, if it's a way to just get a random character thrown in there, and if you're buying everything, then it's no harm, no foul on that end. I'm at least getting a little bit more, right? As opposed to in the Hasbro example, I'm paying the exact same amount that I'm paying for a retro card as I am for a Build-A-Figure wave figure, so.
Well, would you tailor the Build-A-Figure waves to be this kind of random Marvel Legends sampling that we've been seeing, where like your DC B-list, C-list characters are the ones that are in the Build-A-Figure wave to build a niche Build-A-Figure, and then your like elevated line that runs alongside it is more of your A-list.
That might be a good solution, right? Because you don't want, all right, this is like the definitive Batman that's been released in we'll call it a 6-inch line for fantasy
maximum
purposes,
Batman,
right? Maximum Batman, right? You don't want that locked in a Build-A-Figure wave, right? So yeah.
So maybe that, and it's a good way to, like, the Build-A-Figure waves could build your teams, your secondary teams, your Teen Titans and your, Justice Society of America and stuff like that over several different Build-A-Figure waves. You like add characters to those kind of teams. Maybe once a year, a team in a box for like a 5-person team that you could complete, like once a year, like they decide which team they're just going to give you in one box. Like,
it's also about proper character selection. Like, I think we all wanted Blackheart, but who was clamoring for Armadillo?
Me. No, I'm joking.
I love them.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I
love Armadillo. Like, I wish he was not like buried in the corner of my shelf, because like he was such a fun. When I first got him, I was having such a blast, like just putting him against any Marvel hero and like having him toss people around and shit. Like, it's just such a wild, wacky character. Like,
and for characters like Armadillo. And for characters like that, they're not going to give us that. We're not going to get a deluxe Armadillo. because there's not a huge market for it. So that's where I think the Build-A-Figure concept works very well, because if you are buying it or a couple of figures from that wave and you don't care about Armadillo, then just you could sell off the pieces. And like I said, it's not like it's a price difference. If a retro card figure costs you $25 and a Build-A-Figure wave figure costs you $30, then I can understand people being extra pissed off. But the way I see it, there's really not any, there's no reason not to do the Build-A-Figure thing. It's the same price. I'm actually getting less by not getting the Build-A-Figure. So
yeah. And it's, sometimes they say, we're not going to get some extra accessories because of this. But when you see single release figures, they don't really come with any extra things anyways. So the cost in a Build-A-Figure really is wrapped up in that bundle concept of, buy 7 or 6 figures and you'll get this extra piece plus some accessories. I love Blackheart. I loved Apocalypse. I loved tons of Build-A-Figures that I've
hated Armadillo.
But specifically,
I never even completed him. I only wanted oh shit, she's right here. What's her name?
From the who was, I don't remember who was in the Armadillo wave even.
She tells Storm, she's like, mutant, you command the weather. Do you also command the cold?
Oh, Darkstar.
Darkstar.
No, but she was in the Ursa Major wave.
Oh shit.
Right, yeah.
Now I sound extra stupid.
But David knows.
I also thought that her calling Storm a mutant was a slur. Like a Russian looking down on someone.
Was Shriek in the Armadillo wave?
That sounds right.
Maybe.
Yes, she was, because there was a lot of Spider-Man stuff in that wave.
Yeah,
was
there was like
Ultron
movie. And no, Ultron was in Ursa Major as well.
Okay.
So you didn't buy any Armadillo. You just bought Ursa Major.
They're all in the Rhino wave, if you recall correctly.
You're right.
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back, guys.
Justin.
Sorry about that.
Oh, welcome.
Had another catastrophe happen in the house, so I had to run and attend to that.
Because why not? You didn't have enough going on.
No. My wife. Well, my wife called me saying on her way up the stairs, she stubbed her. We have 2 small kids, and we have a staircase. So there's a baby gate at the top and bottom, right? And they're spring loaded. She stubbed her toe on the one at the top of the stairs, and something popped, and
In the
spring
toe
went
or
up-
the thing?
the gate, and
that's good.
a spring and stuff just went everywhere. It was basically what the spring-loaded mechanism at the bottom of the gate that holds it all together and makes it work. And I found all the pieces except the main piece that went was this little metal pin that goes in there that keeps like this, because all the pieces from popping off with the pressure of the spring. And I can't find it anywhere. I looked everywhere at the bottom of the stairs.
Just make sure you wear shoes for the next few days.
Right.
You're going to find it the hard way.
I jerry-rigged it, and it is fixed. It is working, but I don't know how long what I put in there will hold, because I trimmed down a toothpick and shoved it in there to get it to...
Wow, I just feel like your entire house is held together by duct tape and chewing gum, like.
And you do what you got to do. Just do what you got to do. It's either that or buy a new gate. I don't know. I'll probably go to like a hardware store or something tomorrow and try to find a little metal pin.
No, you just get a flashlight. Just get a flashlight.
Yeah.
Get a flashlight.
Do you have
a flashlight?
What,
don't give up on family entirely.
Oh no. No,
that would solve all the problems. Yeah.
It is such a little tiny metal pin. I seriously, that's what took me so long. I was combing all through the carpet everywhere, and I cannot find it. So there's no telling. Hell, it might have snapped in half through the pressure of the spring or something. Because we've had that gate for probably about 5 years now, over 5 years. So who knows? Who knows?
Just one crisis after another. Did your pipes burst as well?
Look, don't you put that evil on me. Don't you put that evil on me, David. But don't worry, Kubo's fine. He's still in the guest
good.
next to me, so he's fine.
That was
were
my next
wondering,
question.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he
fine.
swallowed the pen, and that's why you get mine.
Damn it.
Take one of the strings and use that.
Yeah, I don't know, David. I don't think that's necessary. It's 3 strings. Thank you very much.
Oh
okay.
wow.
He's one of the strings.
Kubo
okay?
and the 3 strings.
Kubo and the 2 strings.
So there's 3 strings.
There's 3 strings.
I don't know.
Look, okay.
The 2. Okay. You know what? I don't really care enough to ask the question, so.
and that's the problem. So guys, I don't know what everybody said about DC and Mcfarlane while I was gone.
We'll go over all of it again.
Yeah, just
oh yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? But I just thought I have two, like I said before, 2 mindsets of this news of Mcfarlane lasting a little longer. First of all, it's like, damn it. And then it's like, oh, but good about some things, I guess. Mainly the Batman animated series line. I'm just being selfish about that.
Only if I get Nuclear Man.
I really need Jack Nicholson Joker. So just need to put that out there.
Let's finish the movie lines, finish all the movie figures.
Him, regardless of who owns it.
Yeah. And finish the movie figures and finish the Batman the Animated Series figures. That's all I care about. Just go ahead and end everything else. I don't know. Give me a re-release Captain Carrot with a cloth wire cape. That too. Okay. If I'm really if I'm really putting my wish list out there. And then I'm fine. He can go do whatever he wants to do.
So with the Batman the Animated Series stuff, he has the molds for those, right? So he got them when he took over.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's not giving them up to Mattel.
I would doubt it. Yeah. I would doubt it. He seems like that petty enough of a guy to be like, nah, never mind.
But didn't he buy?
You'll be back.
I don't know. But did he buy DC Direct? That's
I forget how that worked.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how all that worked out, but
yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want Mattel to get those molds because at this point, if you're going to do an animated series line, give me brand new updated sculpts on everything. Everything.
Then they're going to change it just enough to where it messes with your whole thing.
I mean, that's fine. It would be its own separate stuff. You would just restart over with better articulation and everything, right?
John,
I wish I knew enough about the manufacturing. Can you just buy a set of molds and it work for a different factory somewhere else? Or does it have to be a certain type of mold where, like the exterior of it matters as well? I don't know enough to not know what I'm talking. I don't know enough.
I will say my phone is about to pull a David and die on me. Yeah. So
wow. Well, don't worry, we'll keep it going.
My sound quality is going to get worse, but I've got to plug up my phone to the charger, so I've got to unplug my mic because.
Wow.
So things couldn't.
That you can't put the music on.
Yeah.
Good. Turnabout is fair play. Can I just say that this Cyclops? Do you see? There's a paint detail on the top of the I-beam.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a new thing. Like they painted this blast so that it changes. I don't know. Well, with the ring light, you can't really tell, but you see, like looking through it from the underside, it creates a different gradation.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like a little thing. Like I didn't expect. Like, why would they think to do that? But
why couldn't they add the texture on both sides?
Well, I think that you're, in my view, I don't know why, but like you're gonna photograph it from underneath, so like because you want to see Cyclops' face, so the texture is on the bottom because you're not gonna really photograph it from above. But I think it's nice that they added the paint on the top surface so that there is some kind of visual interest on that side,
But if they're slapping 2 solid metal slabs together to make this piece of plastic, why couldn't there be texture on both sides?
There could be, but then would you know which way to insert the thing into his visor. If
you
they
always
would
know where to insert it, David.
Yeah.
Always.
His. Are you charging, Justin?
Yeah, it's charging.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So this is for female readiness to know which side is up.
Exactly. Sorry about the detour towards Marvel Legends. But
yeah, people in the chat are still talking about DC stuff, so which makes sense. This was the theme, I suppose, if there was
supposed to be.
Professor Soundwaves. We're all talking about Todd and Mattel, but doesn't Warner DC have their own say in the matter?
I would assume, yeah.
I'm sure they're like Jesse Falcon gets to talk about what character selection gets pushed in the Legends line. I'm sure that Warner DC has a representation that talks about what characters they should focus on in that way, you know?
Well, that's what happened with a lot of the characters. For a while, Todd couldn't do guns with a lot of his characters too.
Right,
that was a Warner Brothers thing.
And when is DC acquiring Warner Brothers? Just kidding. It's not. Eventually, I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
Yes.
And
who knows?
Only thing I'd hope, Z-Man says, the only thing I'd hope to see from Mcfarlane in animated territory is either JLU figures or Batman Beyond villains. I mean, Z-Man is the one that watched Batman Beyond, so I hope that happens for you, Z-Man.
I didn't
watch Batman Beyond?
Old Batman Beyond.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't watch Batman Beyond, David?
No.
I didn't finish it, but I did like it. They made a big deal when that came out. Like, it was more like a primetime slot on TV. It was advertised more towards, like, I guess you would say teenagers and stuff. Like, it was going to be darker and grittier. And then it kind of, like, fell back into, like, a more kid slot eventually over time on TV.
I never embraced it because I considered myself more of, like, a Batman purist where I didn't want to see an alternate reality future version of Batman. I wanted to see real Batman fighting the villains that I know and not like Blight and whoever else, like the Joker gang. Like there was like, wasn't there like a Joker gang?
Yeah.
It
was
so, like, I just didn't want to open myself up to that different slant, you know?
Old man, set in your ways, you know?
Yeah. But this was when I was in the 90s when I was a kid, but you know, so
I get it.
Still an asshole when I was a kid, so
I get it. It was an interesting story. I like the Bruce Wayne and Terry stuff, but I didn't much care for any of the villains, and that's kind of what makes the Batman shows, right? That's what makes Batman in general is the villains.
Yeah.
So the old man Bruce Wayne and his name was Terry, right? And this
Terry
was
McGinnis.
interesting. Yeah, their dynamic was interesting, but it wasn't enough to keep me around long term.
What bothered me the most about their dynamic was Bruce would always come in and he'd be like, "You're taking too many risks," and he would be like, "Do you remember what you were like?
Every risk that you ever took?
Or take off your shirt and show me all the damn scars on your body. Don't talk to me about risks."
Yeah, I didn't like the Gotham show either because it was like a prequel, so I was not excited to like watch child Bruce Wayne, like, and I know that I was going to watch several seasons of that and never see him become Batman, you know, like it made me resent the show. So like I was very like on and off with the Gotham series. And then
I'll be right back.
What happened?
I'll be right back.
Spring must have popped out again.
Yep, that toothpick didn't last in the gate that he rigged. So one of the kids is falling down the stairs right now as we speak. Yeah, I don't know how you guys felt about the Gotham series, but I was like, all the villains were being established, but Bruce Wayne was still a kid. So that meant like Penguin and Riddler were going to have like 20 years on Bruce Wayne. And that was weird for me. So like,
that's a good point. Yeah.
You know, like it didn't, I was just going to hate watch the show in frustration because it was a Batman property, but I was going to be mad. I knew I was going to be mad watching every episode. You know?
It is a weird thing though that they did start it like Bruce at that age, right? So like I'm gonna like compare this to Smallville, right? Because but at least they put Clark in high school,
right?
So everybody only had a couple of years on them, not decades.
But even that, I never engaged. I didn't engage fully with Smallville either, because like I don't want the prequel. I want to see the hero.
Yeah.
In doing the hero things in the hero stories. Like, I don't want you to tease me for 8 years and like you end the show like seeing him put the mask on, and then that's the like final scene of the whole series. So then like there's no payoff,
Yeah.
So like that's and Arrow, it took me a while to try to give Arrow a shot.
I didn't even watch Arrow, so
but it was like he was riding the back of every Batman villain in season 1 of Arrow. I'm like, if you don't have enough Arrow characters to do an Arrow show, then just do a Batman show. If you're going to use all the Batman characters, like they had Ra's al Ghul in there, they had Firefly and the Royal Flush Gang and all sorts of things going on from Batman. And I'm like, so you really, and Deathstroke, like, so you really don't have any Arrow characters. You're just going to do a Batman show, but call him Oliver Queen. Like, I don't know. So that's my soapbox about DC.
No, yeah.
But yeah, that's why I didn't really get into Batman Beyond, because like it was not a prequel, but a sequel, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Arrow was a poor version of Batman. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's pissed me off, man. Gotham sucked, period. Thank you, Z-Man. See, Z-Man, this is why we get along. This is why you're the best. Because you get me. You get me.
Oh.
I think Z-Man would have had something more to say than me in this conversation.
Mm-hmm. Justin.
Hi.
I mean, I did pull up the X-Men 97 Sentinel if you want to talk some Marvel again, but Justin's back, and he's on video this time.
Back.
Wow.
I'm back. Hey, internet's back on.
I'm still seeing a swirly circle over your face, though.
Damn it. I see you. So.
No, I mean, I see you, but you see the swirly circle?
I see. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a...
Damn it. I need to kick my router and modem.
Try that. See what happens.
Out of them. I went back up. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So no video.
That's true.
Yeah, video's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got you.
I think the swirly circle's gone. Okay.
I imagine it's just trying to catch up. Just getting back to normal. So getting close to wrapping things up, and internet decides to come back on. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Look, I got Sentinel videos and pictures here. I feel like that's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
I gotta give me a second. Okay.
I mean, let's just all stare at each other.
I gotta build up the hype,
Kenny, we need David to like host a stream, right? So he can see like, what we go through.
I'm good. I'm good being the old man Muppet, in the theater box.
I will say, David, you were a good sport with my sound effects, and
but you got me.
I think two more sound effects, and you would have lost David.
Yeah, so. you took me to a dark place, Justin. I just need to let you know that.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
What's funny is he could not help himself but express his own emotions of what he was going through. He had to let you know.
Oh yeah, it was me venting my frustration. I was gonna either throw like something out this window or fuck with you guys. So
I'm glad you chose violence by hijacking every segment of the stream while you couldn't physically appear on the stream. You still wanted to make your presence known and distract from any content we were trying to put out there to these lovely people that are sitting through this with us.
As long if I got one laugh, it was worth it.
Did you though? Did you?
Pretty sure. I couldn't even see the chat, so I don't know. I was
You didn't. You got no laughs, Justin. None. Look at the sizes comparisons to this.
I can't recall seeing a pin on Giant Man. Maybe I'm wrong, but why do you think there's pins on the Sentinel?
I think there's one you're talking on the bottom of the knee?
Inside of the knee, yeah.
Like inside below the knee on the calf.
Yes, let's enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Enhance.
Okay.
And I know there's another one on the arm. I
Apparently
think
that's as far as I can go.
I thought there was
It's
not.
just
He has
the
other
inside?
pictures. Let's take a look at the other pictures, shall we? Okay, that's him putting it together. That's not the one I want. All right, here's a side view.
There's
nothing on the outside of the
Yeah.
legs or the arm, outside of the arms at least.
So it's only the inside of the calf below the knee.
That's a little disappointing.
And again, I don't mind it. It's just, and actually, pins remind me more of what a robot would be.
Fair.
But I just wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know.
On something so big, because they started using pinless technology on big figures first.
Right. Yeah, I mean, even the HasLab Sentinel is pinless, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess you could count these as some giant
They were
covered pins.
Yeah,
they
that
worked into the design.
because you do pop those off and the screws underneath them.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It still looks clean to me. Like the new Sentinel still looks very clean to me.
Yeah.
I'm just, I don't know, like looking at this, I don't know where I'm fitting these in the display. God.
Do we know if these joints are ratcheted? They've got to be, right? They have to be. Okay, thank God. Because it's such a smooth looking figure. I wouldn't even think that wouldn't be a worry if it didn't look so like smooth,
Yeah.
Where the HasLab looks more robotic
Bright ass
and
yellow.
everything.
Man.
If y'all were to bet heads or tails if they'd ever make an animated master mold, where would you land?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
To properly scale, it needs to be like twice as big as the HasLab Sentinel, like. Yeah, St. James, maybe one is enough. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as it gets down to the wire, I have 3 individual orders for Sentinels, so I can cancel any one of them or 2 of them if I need to. But then it's like
whatever he wants.
It's just weird to get one to me, like that's not army building anything. But I have every other kind of Sentinel, so like maybe just one of this just adds to the broader Sentinel collection that I have. But
one thing that upsets me is I'll never have the tentacle, which comes with the original Sentinel HasLab, and you go to find on eBay what a single tentacle costs nowadays, and they want like $140 for it.
Are you serious?
For a tentacle? Sell a testicle for a tentacle.
Oh. Well, you know what, Rick? I'll sell you one of mine for 130.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll go 125.
I'll go 120. But Kenny, get off the string.
You know what I think you really need, David, is a 4th strong guy.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do
at 140 for a tentacle. People are going to start selling their HasLab. Like right now, I think you can find some around $500, which is the lowest they've been since they came out.
Yeah, but they're always spliced. They don't come with Bastion. They don't come with the generic.
That's fair. That's fair.
The Sentinels, and they might come with 1 or 2 extra head sculpts, but it's typically the common what's the word? Offering I see is just the base body for $400.
Would you pay me $500 if I included the Doom head?
What is the Doom head?
From Galactus.
Oh my God!
Don't just say no.
Put
Just say no, Rick.
Oh my God! I'll find you in a supermarket and throw my Doom head at you for free.
Ooh, that's kinky.
Don't tempt me with a good time,
right? I can get into that. Throw your Doom head on me.
What a waste of plastic! Like who Tell me, find the person who has that on display.
Somebody out there does. Somebody does. Somebody bought 2, has them both on display.
And see, that's the thing. Like, for me to just get one, but then there's these option parts with like the damaged face plate and the wires coming out of the chest. Like, if I have more than one, I can use those parts, you know?
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm so torn, and the clock is ticking. He's coming. Ugh.
Any day now. Any day now.
It looks so good. Those different blast effects. Did they have one of the blast effects coming out of the chest in one of those pictures?
I really want to know whether there's ports at the base of the feet.
Yeah, they had
blast.
They had blast effects coming out of the base of the feet.
I don't see the photo I saw of the feet. It didn't look deep enough to be a port.
Oh, it's deep.
Shut up.
I didn't see. Did they have a blast effect coming out of the chest? I didn't see.
Yeah, is this the same video looping?
It is, yeah.
It'll show it. It'll show it. Because when they're changing out the chest parts, they did show like the blast coming out of the middle. Because under the little slot circle, like that under that.
Look, that's not a port for a blast effect. They just sticky tack that on, and they're faking you.
Really, Mr. Lee would do us like that?
Well, just you, David.
Just me, yeah.
Because I asked him to.
Of course.
Yeah. And for some reason, he obliged.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Around here, I think they show it in the chest. Soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that white. Look at that white sticky tack.
Is it more of like a?
I don't know.
That's kind of just. Does it fit into that chest piece? Kind of like how like the
it has a circle.
Retro carded Iron Man. Like
maybe. Maybe.
That's got to be its own separate.
Oh, the sound's cutting.
I appreciate how clinical he was with all that, and how beautiful the pictures are. I'd appreciate more just getting it before him.
That's the retro card.
You're 5,
yeah.
all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in every photo, I would have to make an excuse to show all 5. Like, oh wait, I have 5.
Well, like the promo pictures that they showed, where they're all like flying, like all the different variations of them,
right? Yeah.
As a group, it looks freaking amazing to have that many in the same picture, you know.
Which is another falsehood. Like, who is going to get their Sentinels to fly?
No, obviously not.
What do you think they weigh? Like 6-7 pounds?
Probably. Because I mean, what was the HasLab? I don't remember. Like, only way I would know is the FedEx app would tell me how heavy the box was.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that thing. I'm hype. Is everybody in the chat hype?
Yeah, chat.
Chat, you hype?
How many?
Wait to get the Sentinels to
Do you regret not ordering 5 now? Make you feel better.
They weigh like a baby, Z-Man says. Probably.
Yeah, they weigh 1 baby.
One baby weight. Oh, Justin's out again. Damn.
I still want that original release as a master mold. If they're never gonna make an animated version.
But you never got the HasLab Sentinel?
Well, I was between jobs at the time, so I financially didn't have an option to.
Got it. Okay.
But like, all right. So people are saying like doing the master mold thing now, but don't you, David? Do you have like the Marvel Universe or Days of Future Past Sentinels?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah, I only ever used the HasLab as master mold because I bought every other type of Sentinel before that, and I didn't want to negate their reason for being, you know. So like using the biggest one as master mold, and the master mold head is sizably bigger than the standard Sentinel head on the HasLab. Like it's probably twice the size. So it creates the illusion that he's even bigger than the figure is because the head is bigger. So yeah, so I've always
I still
used
got you, Pac. No,
What's
sorry. So you've always used as master mold.
100%.
Justin was going through the chats.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. My internet cut out again there for a minute, completely, and then it came back. So we're just doing this.
I like a man and his toys comment, poor kitty, because they're basically all walking over her.
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah, so I gotta figure, like I think I'm gonna do a separate display. I think I'm gonna just build out like an X-Men 97 display.
Where?
That's a good question.
Where?
I was debating on doing it like on the shelf right over there, or actually taking this stuff down and building it out right here.
Like the poster off the wall?
No, the poster can stay.
But you build it in front of the poster?
Okay, well, not when you put it like that.
Well, you don't see the poster, so you might as well like.
Look, I'm brainstorming.
How many are you getting?
Because I ordered 5, but I only plan on keeping 2. But then you guys were like, well, it should be odd numbers, so might be 3. But I told Pac previously that if he wants one of those is his, and then I've already told everybody that I plan on price gouging that last one. So I got to make up some of that money.
Word.
Yeah. Do it somehow.
Hey, to Pac Photo, like I might consider, like if I do decide to go down on my counts, like do I sell one to him? Yeah. Because I have those Titan Heroes ones and they're trash, but like they're doing the job for now.
So I'm thinking, like, let me see if I can even angle this here.
I love the blue lighting behind them.
Mm-hmm. Feels like a Joel Schumacher Batman movie over there.
Nightcrawler out of the way. Okay, so right now I'm taking all of this stuff down and redoing it. So that'll be my next this old shelf video. Okay, so be doing that. So what I think I'm gonna do is put the X-Men 97 shelf right up here. Okay, so the Sentinels will be up there, because then I have those other 2 shelves above to kind of build out a whole scene. Okay, and then that way I don't have to mess with this one over here.
Okay.
Or
final answer.
Or no, that's not the final answer. That's just
or hear me out, Kenny.
Idea. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Just get a new shelf or a
There's
table and put it in the middle of the
anything.
room, and just put a Ramen Toys Super Musk right there, and you can put your Sentinels on top of that.
See, that was the other. Actually, that's why I was asking you about it, because there is a shelf right here that the Musk could have fit on, but it's too long. Okay, so that's not going to work. So that's out.
Well, if it overhangs a little bit, it's fine. Nobody ever complained about a little overhang, right, David?
Overhang, right? Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, too long is usually never a problem. It can never be too long.
Yes, it can.
Oh wow! Speaks from experience. Okay.
No, I got you. I got you at market price. But
market price.
Well, no, market price would be gouging. Never mind. I got you at retail. Well, it wasn't retail. I get the regular price.
I heard Alexi the other day cheerfully talking about how he scalps people, and I don't think that's something you should brag about.
Hey, look, collecting is not cheap. Okay, we gotta make it up somehow.
I just think.
Do you see how much shit is behind me back there? All right,
just keep it on the low. Like rip people off, but on the low.
No, I'm being transparent about it. All right, I will tell you that I'm ripping people off. So how about that? Alexi might be hiding behind it, but fuck it. Okay.
I would be selling things on eBay like mad, but they don't like my current bank, and I can't deal with them because I'd have to change banks, and it's not worth it. And I'm like, what the hell, eBay? So I'm trying to find a way to open my new reactivate my old Facebook account, but they think I'm a fraud too.
Oh my goodness. It's not meant to be. You just gotta
Rickert, are you AI and you're just fooling everybody but your bank and Facebook?
My eBay account had a 100% positive rating, and then I had to switch banks, and now I can't even use it. You know how much street cred you get with a 100% positive rating?
Damn. You're stuck with your product now. Can't move your stuff.
Evidently, they thought it was way too good to be true.
And I'm not like David. I'm not sticking with 3 of these fuckers.
Just, you can sell them Mercari, Rick, if you ever done that.
Well, if they like my bank account, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I use. I don't know. I've been selling a lot of stuff, and it's like stuff that I'm just okay with moving on from. You know, my wife's always like, "Oh, do you really like?" She's happy if I'm selling something. You know, it means money going into the account. But at the same time, she's like, "I thought you liked that. Why are you selling it?" I'm like, "Well, you know, think of it. I was like the foster home. Now it might be going to its forever home. You know, like there's some stuff I don't care, and I'll put it on there for whatever. I'm just trying to get my money back, or maybe losing a couple bucks." Then there's like some stuff that I'm okay with losing, but only if it sells for a certain amount. So I'll list it up for like what I'm comfortable for it to like, oh, if they're willing to pay this, I'll get rid of it. But if it just sits there and never sells, then fine, I'll keep it. I did that with Zabu the other day. And I like it. I really did like it, but I got to a point where I was condensing some shelves. I just didn't have a spot for it at the time.
Yeah.
And I put it up for I think the last couple that it sold were like for 100. So I put it up for 135 and it sold within 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, well, shit. I should have put it for 150, I guess. But so there's the majority of the money towards my one Sentinel, David, the one lonely, just broke.
I have one.
Sentinel.
If you want a second one, $800. All I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He'll sign it. He'll sign it.
I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you.
I heard him 800 pennies, and Kenny will give me that Sentinel. That's what I heard.
That's not right.
I think.
And then you turn around and buy a dragon, Kenny.
Yes, and then I'm gonna buy a dragon, which I will sell you for $1,500, Justin, if you would like.
Oh,
yeah,
that's actually a better deal. I don't know, $1,500. That's not that big of a markup.
$2,000. All right, you talked me into it.
Shouldn't open my.
When does that dragon drop?
About half past never.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that flame effect. That could have been used on something.
I think it's supposed to be mid to end 2026. I think. I remember it the expected release date sounding too good to be true for Mythic Legions. That's what I remember. So probably 2027.
I'm really surprised that Hasbro didn't tack on tariffs to this Sentinel, because they have to eat the cost of all that now.
They've been changing prices though on Pulse, so
220
it's like
now.
220, yeah.
So like I think that anybody, like when they relist the ones that people canceled, like the new people trying to buy them are going to buy them at that inflated price, which I think is due to the tariffs. So everything is still affected, you know.
And that'll be, I don't know, man. If I can sell enough stuff to justify buying a second one, I will. Up until like that.
But you would buy it at the higher price when you got one for the original price?
It would. I mean, what are the other options?
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna have to buy mine for $800.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, is it better for me to not cancel them and try to resell? Like, if I don't want to hold on to all three, try to resell them.
Ooh,
even
for $215, you have a better price than Hasbro.
Yeah, if I undercut the price that Hasbro's charging for them now, but I'm still charging a little more than what I paid for it, then it's still beneficial to the consumer and beneficial to me, you know. So then maybe it's not worth me canceling it because I can still make back some of the money.
If it's not gonna like cause you to be homeless, I wouldn't cancel them. Because after how many you ordered? 5?
3.
David?
Me
3. Okay, you ordered 3. How many do you plan
he's not
on
a psychopath.
keeping?
Well, in my world, I would keep, but
yeah, with prices and everything dropping right now,
you know, I don't know. I just like there's a lot of shit dropping. Like, so
I would try to keep all three if you can, because you can always sell later, and the price is just going to go up over time.
Yeah,
especially if you wait like a year.
Think of any of the Sentinels, even before these were announced, going back and trying to buy either the Marvel Universe one or the Days of Future Past one. Those were still selling for a pretty decent markup.
Yeah,
because it's a Sentinel, right? Like people, old collectors, new collectors are going to want an army build whenever they get around to doing that kind of display, right? So, because like after I got the HasLab, then I went back and bought those Days of Future Past one and a Marvel Universe one.
Were they cheaper because of the HasLab? Like,
no,
did they drop in price because of the HasLab?
Not really. I think I paid $120 or $140 for the Days of Future Past and like $80 for the Marvel Universe one.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, Clev will take one off your hands, David. He's right down there. Yeah. Not too far from you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there's so many of us in this community, and like Pac didn't get one, and Clever didn't get one. So like, you know, like if we have the opportunity to get them and still pass them forward, pay them forward for less than what Hasbro's going to start to charge for them, like this is how we support each other in the community. So like,
that's why Dan pre-ordered 20. So,
oh my God. Well, that's just scalping. That's just an intense scalp. So
I'm exaggerating.
I don't support that message.
He also has this retirement plan where he's going to have this like 200 square foot basement.
Right.
All Sentinels.
Yeah. And that whole G.I. Joe battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see it. I'll probably be dead, but whatever.
So will Dan.
Now he's 4 years younger than me, I think. So he's got 4 years to enjoy it.
But he lives in the UK where there's so much stress. So
they have free healthcare.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Before, just in case my internet cuts me back out, Kenny, I did update the while we were live. I updated the housekeeping.
Okay. Also, you have a video that you haven't had a chance to play, and since we're talking about the man, might be an appropriate time.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me get this uploaded real quick.
St. James, no, they did not upcharge for the Dragon Man initially. I think if they put up any in the last week or so, they were upcharged. But when they put out that first round, it was the same price.
Yeah, now it's what, 100? Is it 100?
That makes it. Somebody posted the other day like an updated one.
Let's see. Where's the?
It's wild west out here with the pricing.
Here we go. Okay. So Dan, who has to be stopped, right? So I'm just trying to support a friend, watching his review of these Stranger Things figures, right? I think it's a family-friendly channel, right? I've got my kids running around. I'm just washing dishes, and this is what comes across my screen.
A decent amount of forward and back on there as well. As I mentioned, the neck has a lot of articulation in it as well.
Wow.
That was my live reaction right there.
What is going on?
They had to have that head on it too to show off the neck articulation. Right. That was planned. That was premeditated, Dan. I don't want to know what you were doing with that figure before you even started the review, because you didn't show yourself unboxing them, so they were already out of box. So I'm just...
Dan, what do you have to say for yourself out there? Yeah. Put a comment on this live stream.
We want an explanation.
Rewatch
during Legends and Liquor tomorrow.
We'll know if we made it this far.
Get to the bottom of this.
I doubt anybody, God bless everybody in the chat. Bless everybody in the chat for being here through all this. This has been a shit show of an episode.
I think they like the chaos. It's like,
Yeah.
how much worse is this going to get?
Kenny,
I don't want to miss it.
Don't encourage Justin.
And I always love being
I
associated
think we had a good
with
time.
the worst streams that y'all
Yeah,
play.
and Rick only gets
Poor
invited
Rick.
when it's a shit show. So
agrees to come on to try to salvage this, try to keep the focus.
Oh gosh.
And it's just complete bedlam.
Look, my audio wasn't working earlier. I had to go off camera. I just had to go full troll mode just to try to keep it interesting. Just try to, just get some laughs. Okay.
It could have been interesting without the interference.
I don't think so, David. No, I don't think so. You're kind of teetering there for a minute. I was bailing you out. I was trying to help you. Okay.
Yeah, I think your judgment is to be questioned. I think that's
I show up here every Saturday. So my judgment should always be questioned, David. So
yeah.
But let the record be shown. What still happened, even though I had no internet for most of the night.
Oh, it's happening again.
This stream. Ah, shit. Did it go out?
Well,
Yep.
and then you're back. Yeah.
Okay, but just let the record show we still streamed
for over 3 hours somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow. Yeah.
Like, imagine telling your wife that. Like, we didn't have to have sex, but we did it. It was awful, but we did it.
For 3 hours.
Who knows what's going to happen, but we did it.
Against all odds.
Don't get your hopes up, Z-Man. Don't get your hopes up.
I knew exactly where my mindset was going with this stream and everything, and no.
I mean, how long can you talk about Captain Carrot?
Are you asking that guy?
A while.
Challenge just
a while.
He can.
Yeah, there's about 3 distinct ones.
Yeah, and Z-Man said he was going to go to sleep, but he's still here.
See, that's what I mean. Like, people love the chaos.
At this point, it's better not to go to bed because it's morning.
Yeah.
And you just got to start the new day.
Yeah.
Unless you plan on sleeping in the day like a vampire, Z-Man.
He's planning to be on Legends and Liquor in a few short hours, so he
doesn't sleep.
Stay up. Doesn't matter.
Which, Kenny, by the way,
what?
Z-Man's theme, fucking bravo.
Amazing.
Bravo on all of it.
Yeah.
Especially Z-Man's.
I like
Jesus
John.
Christ. I don't think Kenny gets enough credit for Kenny doesn't get his flowers enough.
So you guys only hear like the ones that I finally say like, all right, this is good enough to like put out there. Everybody has at least 10 to 12 bad versions of their theme songs.
Well,
so it's because it's a process, right? Like I have to prompt it correctly and get what I want out of it. And then sometimes it'll do something I like, and I'm like, oh shit, now I want that in there. And then I have to like start over. And some of them have been very difficult. David, yours actually, I think in 3 tries I got yours down.
Nice.
But yeah.
David's that easy.
Yeah.
But it's also one of my favorites, so it's because it's
so
jam.
fucking good. I'm so sad that you don't hear it every time, David. It's so good.
Well, it's funny. Like I was late to your yesterday stream because I wanted to see you. I wanted to watch you bring in each person and hear it through my TV. And then before I got on, I played the file of the song you sent to me so that I could hear my own again, because it's like I don't hear it for weeks and I forget what it sounds like and forget what it's about. But I played it right before I came on so that I'd have it fresh, It sounds like Gem of the Hologram, so I'm loving it, But you captured the vibes for each person in the style of the song that it was.
Yeah.
Like it was very Secret Agent Man for Z-Man. It was very, I don't know. There's like for John's, it was like kind of a little spooky vibes. Like,
so here's how I have to go about it, right? So a lot of it, because we're all in a group chat together and we've talked about music taste and things like that. So I kind of have some foundation of what people listen to. For John's, obviously the first time around, like I was just trying to get something together for him because he was coming on. But then like going back and doing the actual one. So there was an episode a couple months ago, and he talked because he was going to see a band called Mannequin Pussy. And so that was like based on the type of, it's like a punk band, but they're more like I don't want to say like post-punk, but I don't know, very
it sounded like Florence and the Machine to me.
Yeah, like a very melodramatic type thing.
Yeah.
It does not come across from the title.
It doesn't. I was actually expecting something a little more hardcore, but yeah.
Well, when you do me, I want Dolly Parton, but
Kenny's actually gonna be a lead singer of a Dolly Parton cover band.
It's true.
After he's done with his live streaming career.
But I want Dolly Parton if she wasn't classy. You know?
Trashy Dolly Parton.
Trashy.
So Reba McEntire?
Reba is classy. Okay.
Give me one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
I'm making this note here. Right. Trashy Dolly Parton, but not quite Reba. Okay.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
What app do you use?
It's called Suno. Suno. Suno.
Okay.
So it's like this, and then pretty much you just go in, lay out the type of music you want, and you can be as specific or as broad as you want. And then because I'm doing it for each individual, like I actually write the lyrics, right? So it's not like something's getting made up there. So I do put a little bit of effort into this, right? And then there's a simple process and a custom process. So depending on how I want, like if I want a verse and a chorus, a verse, pre-chorus, chorus, depending on how elaborate I want this to be, I can lay it out that way. So, and I've been messing around with it. I went back because I'm a musician, right? And I know people have a lot of opinions about this and have your opinions all day long. I can't afford to go to the studio every time I want to write you guys a theme song, so deal with it, I guess. I don't know, but and it's just not feasible for me at this point in my life to still be doing like the whole band thing. So this has just been kind of something fun to play around with. And I've gone back and I've put my own music in there to kind of reimagine the stuff that I had written, a decade or so ago. Because like being in a band, right? We could go in the studio, we have an idea of how the song is and make it up, but the song's only going to be as good as we can play, right? And I'll be the first one to tell you, we were a 3-piece punk band, so you can imagine how good that was. Okay, that's just, we all know punk rock is not the most elaborate music, which is why I love it. But it is what it is, But some of it, like when I was younger, I really wanted to be in a ska band. I really had a fondness for ska, but I don't know 4 dudes who play trumpets and trombones and stuff, So I went back and I took those songs that I had in my younger years imagined as like these really fun upbeat ska songs, and then turned it into that. So it was a fun way to actually in some capacity bring to life what I had intended in the first place. If that makes sense.
I did play trombone in high school, by the way, but
so you could join my ska band, David.
Yeah, we can do that. We can make that happen.
I have the same feeling. I've been putting in ChatGPT some of my concept art for a story I've been working on for now 15 years, and it makes it pretty accurate to how I'm describing it. Now I've made the bones of it, through Photoshop and through image, combinations, but then I can tell it to grow vines on the building or add birds in the sky or, all kinds of wacky things that would take me forever to illustrate. I love it. And I use it for work. Like I had a client, and they wanted 20 unique tattoos for the city of Savannah, Georgia. And I'd lived there for 5 years, so I knew a little bit about it, but I was only given 2 hours to do it. Well, just plug that into ChatGPT and I can do it.
There you go. There you go. It's
Technology can help us.
Now I had to describe it
and also
properly.
end us all.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I'm training it to take my job.
Mm-hmm. Kenny, the theme song of your channel is not from AI though? Right?
No, that's actually from the album that we recorded. So
nice. Okay.
Which is why it's the worst of them all. No,
but it's authentic.
Yeah,
authentically bad. You know, so
yeah.
You got to take credit for that.
I do want to show, since St. James is still in the chat, he's officially
look at that
on the wall
St.
of
James.
death.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Right there, St. James. That's a wonderful logo. Oh my god. I
love it.
I learned so much in y'all's Nerdzoic stream. The questions y'all asked and everything he gave us. It was like a freaking masterclass in collecting.
Hey.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
There's educational components of the Justified stream.
Thank you, James. And if you go to my channel, I do have a playlist of the songs that are available on YouTube. So,
oh.
like,
are you downloadable on iTunes and all that?
We used to have the stuff hosted on iTunes, but you have to pay for that each year, and it costs more because people weren't buying it because nobody knows who this punk band from Delaware is, you know. So it's like,
what's the name of your band?
Jack and the Skeletons.
Okay, is that a copyright infringement?
No, because it's like Jack and the Skeletons, not Jack Skellington. You know.
Okay,
yeah.
It's not stupid, David.
Just off-brand from
a
copyright infringement. Yeah,
exactly. It's just
right on the
to the side of it.
Fringe. Yeah.
Playing with fire. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, this has been so much.
We set out to talk about Mcfarlane, and we've talked about pretty much everything else. So
yeah, talked about a little bit of Mcfarlane.
We did.
AI. We talked about Marvel Legends, the Sentinel, everything. We've really covered everything. Wow.
Well, I mean, it was a very smooth stream, David. So
yeah, I mean,
of course,
probably one of our best. Yeah. This is gonna have. I bet you this will have like top 5 views. For some reason.
No.
And
so
many people aren't coming back because they're like, Jesus, that was.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, if it's anything, it's authentic, right? So,
and it could have been way worse, right? Thankfully, like we have been doing this together and have a rapport, and we can work around it and make it. We're talking like we're off air right now, but anyway. So you go.
I can push David to the breaking point, knowing he'll forgive me eventually. So,
well, there's always a limit. So
you were almost there. We so close. Never seen the channel same way again.
Well, every now, like Kenny said earlier about the AI music, you have about 12 bad ones before you have a good one, and that's about the ratio for this show. So
it's just life, I guess.
Yeah, when you go and look at the history of it all. But guys, I do want to thank everybody. Kenny, David, Troopers, Kenny always coming through. Like Cleva said, you're the medic. You're the medic. Yeah.
Put on the scope.
On the gimmick.
I'm ready to go. Call the doctor.
There we go. It's in any other channel would have had to cancel their live stream, right? Just about it.
That's right.
They would have known better and just canceled. But we're stubborn around.
I'm pretty sure Rich likes the audience like I don't know, a dying person likes cancer.
Right.
He just tolerates Dan and talks out loud.
Yeah. But David is always such a sport. Me and David go at each other and everything, but people don't know. Actually, just like this. Right.
No.
Right, David?
I like how he's trying to offend you, but he froze. And
He's glitchy.
like,
Yeah. See, I think it's really like the internet gods, like trying to control Justin from being too messy towards me.
I think so.
Yeah.
But he's
I was
not
trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
What did you do? We don't know.
Oh, I did. I said we're like this. You know, like
It looked like a middle finger.
Oh yeah, I thought you were
was
giving him the finger. That's why.
Yeah. It looked like
No, I was doing it like this. I swear to God. Oh,
Yeah.
God. David, I was trying to be nice. Okay, I was
And you
trying
failed.
to make up.
You failed.
Look, I rigged that. I mean, you won fair and square at trivia this year. Okay, I'm just no.
Wow.
But Rick, thank you so much. Like you said earlier, you always come into the worst live stream
environment ever.
Yeah. It's like just throwing yourself on the train tracks. But we appreciate it, my friend.
We do.
It reminds me of my office meetings at work. I love to derail them from substantive issues and get them to talk about, like why Taylor Swift's album needs critiquing.
Well, we did it. We did it again, guys.
Make sure, if you're still here, follow everybody here on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to Kenny, of course, over on Encounter Culture. Check out the recap every Thursday. That could be a Thursday. It could be a Friday. It was Friday this past week. It was just yesterday. So make sure if you haven't watched that, you go back and watch that and watch every single episode of the recap. And that just leads you in to Collecting Justified on Saturday. They're just it's basically you have to watch that show and this show to get the full story. Okay.
Exactly.
7 hours of your life.
That's all.
Yeah.
And
What's
you know
that?
what?
You know?
Put both episodes. If you don't watch them live, put both episodes back to back on a Monday while you're at work. Get you right through the day.
Exactly.
But guys,
Just turn it down at the beginning because I do talk about sex toys a lot. So that's
he does.
warning.
It's a bit of an issue. We're working with him on it.
I'm trying to find other things to talk about.
I took about the majority of the stream off, so I guess I'll read out the channel members. Thank you so much to all the Justified channel members, all the subscribers to the channel, everyone in the chat, especially live tonight. And if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and let us know why this was the best episode so far of Collecting Justified.
Is he going to make it through this?
No.
I'm back. I'm not back. Okay.
Okay, now you're back.
Now I'm back.
I think this calls for. Are you there, Justin? It's me.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Sorry, I had to play a clip. Sorry. Okay. So, first of all, the Justified MVP, Z-Man 12 back, compulsive. John.
So close.
John
It's
Morrissey.
3 names, barely. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Z-Man 12 back, compulsive collector, John Morrissey, David Evans Smith, St. James, Encounter Culture, Bring Toys to Work, Dan Who Reviews, Gregory Trejo, Home Dude, In the Justified, Christopher Allen, Display Ones, Kurt K, Coles K, Yo Boys Got Toys, Super Turk 5, Chi Chi Collects, Jared Burr, Jesse Hubbard, Justin Booth, Stu for Lunch, Cleva's Multiverse, Tac Tac Toys, Figs, KJ Smith, K Mac, and Vieira. Woo! Did I make it?
Wow. Yeah. Just yay. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Just
painful.
Could they do, is it too much to ask that if they're going to do any maintenance work on anything, that it just not be on fucking Saturdays?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Who shuts the internet off on the weekend?
I swear to God. They're like, oh, it'll be down for a couple hours. We'll have you back up and running by 8 p.m.
They
for 30
expect
minutes.
everyone in your neck of the woods to be just, standing around staring up at the sky at this hour of the day, or being asleep instead of trying to use technology and like live stream on the internet. Like in North Carolina, really?
You're supposed to be having barn hoedowns.
Exactly. Little little campfires or grease fires or something, some kind of fires.
First
Well,
of all,
you burn
David,
all your rubbish and people dance around it.
Yeah.
second of all, I'm in South Carolina, not North Carolina. Okay.
Oh, okay. Even different. I don't know. I'm not gonna say worse.
You said it without saying it, David. You said it without saying it.
Look, in terms of like Southern culture, it gets trashier the further you go down. So technically, I'm trashier than Justin.
But yeah, you've managed to maintain an internet secure internet connection.
That's because Miami,
3 hours.
Miami like brought us all up.
It's a balance.
All those Northerners came down and they like brought technology with them.
Nice.
It'll get better eventually, guys. It can't get any worse. Yes, and yes, St. James. I'm about to go make that moonshine right now. Everybody, thank you so much for suffering through this with me, and we will be back next Saturday for episode 62 of Collecting Justified. Well, hopefully, I will have a better internet connection. Andrew should be back. Alexi should be back. I don't think David's leaving us yet, but who knows? After tonight, he might decide to go get strong or something. I don't know what's going on with that. Kenny, hopefully Kenny never leaves. Kenny, please never.
At some point,
never let go. Never let go. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Leave a comment, even if you were here live. Wait for the live to end and leave a comment because it does help algorithm. I don't really ask that much, but make sure you hit that like button.
You asked a lot
so much.
It felt like a lot.
We can top tonight. Yes, it's definitely. Thank you everybody for suffering with us, and have a great night and stay justified.
Saturday night and we're live at 9. Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boys got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but Mcfarlane he avoids. And counterculture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat.